I'm alive, Matthew. I'm alive.
Oh, there we go.
That only took a week, Matt.
Yeah. He's still practicing. He's still
I
practicing.
was panicking like that. I came on about 5 minutes before, and I said to Matt, you'll show me how to do this. Yeah, and he's taught me through it. And then the clock went down, and I went,
done it.
oh no,
he's still done it wrong.
Hi everyone, welcome to Matt and Shabby. So it's kind of a USR, but we can't call it USR, can we, Matt? Without
Tez,
So
yeah.
So me and Matt just thought, well, I know Tez has got, what has he got? Plaster, is it, or something, Matt?
He's got all his he's having his house so all his furniture and all his stuff's moved everywhere in the house, isn't it? It's a bit of a kerfuffle. So we said we never do the show if all three of us weren't present. But
no.
Tez said, "Oh, Shabby needs to practice." So I said, "Oh,
I need to practice." That's what I mean, because usually what we would have done, like what Matt said, we would have turned around and said, "No, we won't do it this week." But believe you, after the fiasco at the start,
he's still learning.
I definitely it. So anyway, welcome everybody. Let's see who's here, Matt. Let's see who's joined us, mate. We've got Matt's Collection.
Oh,
I'm Matt. Probably going to catch this on the rewatch. Yeah, no, but we know you're moving and so forth.
You're moving, mate. Yeah, busy. Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Darth Wisdom's here.
No, Darth
Cheers, pal. G-Force, are you, pal?
G-Force.
G-Force. Oh, me and G-Force.
Yeah, I saw his week. I watched his mega toy dash the other week. Crikey, does some shops. Crikey, you gotta go to the Walmarts and Targets he goes to, Shabby. I think you're more luck.
It's like I said in the stream. How it works? Say this is North Carolina. I'm here. G-Force is here. So when G-Force goes toy shopping, he goes that way. Yeah. When I go toy shopping, I go that way. So what
you want to go the opposite? You go the opposite way. Yeah. Go the opposite way. Is it further away though? Is it further away?
No, G-Force is about 40 minutes away from me. That's it. There's a massive. It's one of the biggest flea markets in America, Raleigh Flea Market, which is the capital here. And I've said to G-Force, this summer we're gonna have to go to it and we'll film it and we'll show everybody what it's like.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I said this on the last USR we did. So. Hiya, Left Coast. Hiya, Rick. Let's have a look. Let's say hi.
Yeah, he's got to get used to the chat now and how quick it is.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. It really is. Hiya, Jason. Hiya, pal.
Hi, Jason.
Well, kind of hot first source in US. It's US. It's just.
Yes, US. It's definitely US.
Hiya, John. Hiya, pal.
Hi, John Jacob.
I know, Shabby's. Hiya, Des. Well, I enjoyed it on Sunday. It's like I said on Sunday. It was hard. I was talking to our site in the morning, so I said, "Just do it now." And I thought, well, and I wanted to make sure because I knew your toy Now and Then was on in the afternoon. I thought, well, if I do it now, I've got time to watch that. And that was good, man. That was a really good one with John.
Yeah, it was the first one. It was which was good. Not bad. Yeah, so I enjoyed it. Yeah. Hi, Dave.
Oh, that jump is a nightmare when it jumps in.
It is. And you've got to wheel back. You've got to push the chat back and catch up. Yeah. And you've got to realise where you are and not miss anyone.
I know. Hi, Yorick. Hi, pal.
Yorick. Hi, Yorick.
Good old Mike. Hi, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
Cheers, mate. Well, listen, I've got to admit, I'm going to, might sound a bit cheesy, but the fella next to me, he's helped me out all the way through it since day one. What laptop to get, what Ethernet cable to get. What if it wasn't for Matt, I'd still be on.
Where to plug it in? Where's this guy? Where's this guy? Oh, come on, Shabby. It's a phone connector. Plug it in.
Remember that?
Find a slot, Shabby. You know what us men are like. We can find a slot.
He's not lying. I actually phoned back and said, "Where does this go?" And he's in the back.
Yeah,
nightmare. Hi, Connor. I know it's brilliant. Friday night at Shabby's.
Hi, Connor.
Oppie.
Hi, Oppie.
John McGuire. Good old Johnny Boy's here. Nice to see you, pal. Thanks everybody for coming in. This is awesome.
Your analytics are going to go crazy now with all these people watching. They're going to, it's going to go, what the hell's going on here?
It's the same as when you did your stream and everybody jumps in, and I didn't get emotional. I didn't start crying or anything on Sunday, but it's a nice feeling, isn't it? You know, because
it is.
I'm not big-headed at all. I mean, I know I make a fool of myself and laugh and joke. There's no big-headedness. So I was just expecting on Sunday, well, I know 10 people come in, that'll do me, and loads.
It's just a nice. Yeah, it's just nice reassurance, isn't it? I remember when after all the hassle sorting mine out and eventually going live, and everyone, I couldn't believe it. How many people jumped in? It was great. Yeah.
Oh man, it's awesome. Hi Tim, nice to see you, buddy.
Hi Tim. Yeah, it's Simon.
Hi Anthony, nice to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming in again, buddy. I appreciate this. What does he say right here? What's that? No, I can't work that out. Size something. I don't know what that means.
All right. Size. Is that football? Is it football by any chance?
Might be. I don't know.
Don't mention that.
I'm out hunting Bigfoot.
Really?
Rick in the woods.
Yeah, with his beard. Yeah. You probably scare him, wouldn't he? Yeah.
Oh, hey, monkey boy. Look at this. Everybody's turning up, Matthew.
Look at this.
Caught you live. Great. Oh, hey, we watched you yesterday. You were good. You did a good job.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It's weird getting used to that 3 o'clock though for Paul because he's usually at night.
Yeah, it is. It's nice time. Yeah. I was watching, but I was in stealth mode. I do it. I was one of
stealth mode.
It's got to say hello to everyone. It's like I just want to watch and enjoy it. It was nice.
Hey, Kev.
Yeah. Hi, Kev.
Hello, Luke. Great to see you, pal.
Hey, Luke.
Yeah, I'm getting
he's getting there. Yeah.
Let's not jump the gun. Bloody hell. I can't see how press. I did it before. I was on with Matt before, and also my camera went off, and I thought, oh,
yeah, don't touch it.
All I can hear is Matt going, Shabby.
Let's
have a look. John Joker, we said hello to. Connor Delvian. Yeah, hosting tonight. Look at this.
Hi, Delvian. Shabby hosting, yeah.
I know.
Can't believe it. I don't know what he's worried about, everyone. I don't know what he's worried about.
He's nervous because my hands are sweating like a, you know what I mean? Honestly.
It's a natural, yeah. I know it's hard now. You gotta interact, you gotta do the chat. It's you got to think of a joke.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's multitasking as well, isn't it? Because we've got to talk, we've got to chat, we've got to look at this. You
got to make sure you don't put any chat up from Chris Smith because he always puts the T word in. So.
It's fine. I can put what he wants.
He's there. Hey, Best Ben.
I'll try and get to the end of this, guys. Let's have a look.
No, keep going. Don't worry. No rush. There's no rush.
When Jen said he was. Hello, Chocolate Chip.
Hi, Chocolate Chip. Come on.
Oh, Jay. Oh, Jay. Listen, I've got one of my best pals here, so I'll be all right. If I mess up, you know the way to go. Go to the map.
Yeah, I'll try and talk.
Yeah, there he is. Hello, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hiya, pal.
Hi, Mark. Dino's here.
Evening, Jensen on the chat. Good luck,
Shabby. Jedi Barry.
What's going on, Jedi Barry? I mean,
look at that. I haven't seen Jedi for a while. Jedi Barry. Oh, Jedi Barry. Yeah.
JJ, good evening, Shabby. Hiya, Matt. Sorry if I'm missing anybody. Again, it's only my second time I've ever done it. Oh, Marco. Good to see you,
Marco. How you doing, mate? Doing?
John Joker, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here's someone we all know.
Scuba.
The lovely Scuba Pete.
Hello,
and here's
Scuba.
Someone else we all know.
Oh.
Greetings, the lovely Salacious.
Hello,
I caught a bit of his Lego stream last night. I only watched 2 minutes. I didn't chat or anything. I watched the video when I think it was after Paul's Collectibles. Paul's Collectibles had just finished, and then Salacious came on.
Yeah. I see Si's got the Mandalorian spaceship, the Lego one. So I had a look today. I saw it. It's in a big box, and Smith's. It's quite a big box. It's like
will it be the same size as the original ship? That one there. You know, the one that you did, the one that you
it's quite a big. Yeah, I know the Lego. They brought the Lego Jedi. They brought the Lego yellow one out before, but this is like a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger. Yeah, the box is bigger. Yeah.
I didn't know they made it. He said Claire came home with it. Bless her soul.
Yeah, it's like 50-something quid. It's like oof. Yeah. Oof.
Well, if you all want one, Claire's buying them. So.
Yeah, Claire's buying them. I want that BD1. I want that BD1 droid. I'm very tempted for that to get. It's about 90 quid.
Really nice.
I'm tempted for that.
I thought it'd be a lot more than that, though. When I saw it, and it's an actual life-size one, I thought this is going to be at least 150.
That's gonna sell out. That is. You got to get quick in with that one. Yeah.
Let's have a look what Des says here. No swearing, please, and Mrs. Oh, it's all right.
Tez is in here. Tez in here. Yeah, don't worry. Oh, Shabby. He's touched his camera again. I think that was lucky. We got 10 minutes in, and we've already. Oh, crikey! Shabby. I knew this was going to happen. Well, I'm gonna try and look at the chat. I'm gonna run out. Oh, Shabby, where are you? Because I can't do nothing on the chat. So, hello, Shabby. Oh, should go back to me streaming. I'm on my own. Welcome to the Matt Show. Oh dear. Come on, Shabby, where are you? So, I'm going to chat. What am I going to chat about? I'm on my own. Look at this. And I can't see anyone's responses because this same response is up. So, hopefully, Shabby will come back. And it's not, because I think he's got a problem. Here he is. This could be him. This could be Shabby. Oh. It's loading. Are you there, Shabby? No, he's not going to be there. Well, it was good for a minute, wasn't it? 11 minutes in, first disaster already. Oh, I'm on my own. Well, I'm just going to say, yeah, I guess everyone saw Kenobi Series 3. Yeah, Episode 3. That was great, wasn't it? Episode 3. I really enjoyed it. So it's nice to see a bit of Darth Vader, wasn't it? Great. Eventually, got those lightsabers were glowing. So, but I was really chuffed that James Earl Jones's voice was in it. That was great. But it sounded different. Really did. It sounded like, I don't know. They've altered the voice, made it, because in Rogue One James Earl Jones sounded old, but of course. And this one, he really did sound good. This could be Shabby this time. Is it you? Did you touch it again? Hey.
Right, I've got my Ethernet cable, and it's gone through there, and the bloody dog had walked past the thing and pulled it out. So I went, oh no! So I'm sat here talking to you, and it got off.
That's all right. I was trying to fill air time, and I was like, well, I can't see the chat, so
I've got a professional one. Right, I'm gonna have to fly through all this and to catch up with everybody. So I apologise.
Yeah,
You're doing great, Shabby. I'm not know about that.
I was just talking about Kenobi for a bit then. So, but there we go. Yeah.
Oh,
they'll probably be in the chat later on.
Hi, Vintage.
Hi, Dave.
Hello, Lobot. I'm going to fly through you all so that we can get to what we were talking about. So I apologise.
Hello, Lobot.
There he is, Mr. Redmond. Hi, Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan.
Lobot, Fullers, G4, Shabby. What does this one say? A bloody nightmare.
Yeah, it's a dog. It's a dog now. Yeah.
Blame the dog, yeah. Simple as that. Like that Shabby tech, yeah. Well, I'll get there. Delvian, let's have a look. Let's have to fly through these dead quick. Let's have a look. Seriously, I think I'm at the bottom. I think that's it, isn't it? Hey!
Yeah, there's some chat there just before. Yeah, I was talking about Kenobi in Series 3 and Series 3, Episode 3. Right. James Earl Jones's voice sounded really good in it, didn't it? It's like they've done something to it, because in Rogue One, he sounded a bit old, didn't he? And they definitely sounded like younger. So just more. I think they've gone through it, synthesized it, but it was awesome. Yeah.
What would just look say? They used James Earl Jones's voice, but then altered it to replicate the voice from the original trilogy. It did sound awesome. They did it with Luke as well, though. And the Book of Boba Fett, they changed his too, which was pretty cool. Cam, Left 4 Dead. Pout. So I apologise to everybody. Hopefully that won't happen again. But Matthew, before we jump into Kenobi, did you pick anything up, buddy? Because I know you've been getting a couple of nice things, haven't you?
Well, yeah, I did pick something else up. So I sort of got a fetish for 12-inch things at the moment. Oh, hello. So
how do I make you big now, Matt? So here we go.
You go on my screen and click on the double dots and says make solo. It should say solo. So solo screen should be me.
Got you.
Dots.
and got you.
It worked. So yes, look at it. Look at that. Look at that lovely piece of. Look at that soldier. Look at that.
That is awesome, man.
Right down the barrel. So yeah, that is the squad leader. So yes, yeah, very nice. Yeah,
are you impressed with him? The more you're getting him, are you getting more impressed?
Yeah, I definitely. This one I've been eyeing up for. Like this is the one. This and that and the clone which I got last time. I've been eyeing up. They're my favourite sort of two. I think the Shore Trooper is my favourite. My favourite trooper. I think definitely. Right. I wanted to get it for Andor came out because I think a lot of people will be going a bit crazy for the Shore Troopers. And it's just one of my favourite designs. So and I got it for a pretty good price as well. I was bidding on this one on eBay. It's 150 quid, which is really good because he goes for about 200. So
and you said to me before this stream, obviously when Andor the thing comes out, they're going to shoot up again, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, the original first Shore Trooper is the captain, and he's ridiculous amount of money. He's like 400 something pounds now. You got the grunt, and then the grunt's about the same price as the squad leader. So, but yeah, the first guy, the original guy, he was a bit more of a deluxe. So very sort of.
It's lovely, yeah. So what's next? Which one are you after next?
I got a choice. So I want IG 11. So that'd be a nice one. So IG 11, or of course I want to get I did see the Endor Leia. I saw that in Forbidden Planet when I went last year.
Right.
And the wife said, "Oh, you could have had that for Christmas if you had nothing else." And I'm like, "Oh, I wish I'd known that." But Forbidden Planet, they're a bit more pricey in there. But so
have you noticed that wives always tell you after the fact? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, after.
Yeah,
you could have had that. It's like, well, what but there you go.
I picked up a couple of things, Matt. What did I get? And now I don't know whether to make myself big or not because I don't know. You know what this is like? It's bloody dodgy. Let's have a look. So, what did you say? Press those two buttons in the corner.
Yeah.
Solo layout. How's that?
There you go. Hey, you look fine. There you go.
Oh, all right. Well, that one I got. These Jada, I can't stop buying these Jada. They're only $6-7. That's it. And every time I go into one, I've got the Knight Rider one, the Smoking the Bandit, and Optimus Prime, what was the Batman, and I found that one. But they're cool for $7, and they're all die-cast.
Yeah, die-cast. So that's good. Yeah, that's
and
good, yeah.
I found this, and it was only $14, Matthew.
Oh yeah, Turbo Man. Look at that.
Well, these were exclusive to Walmart, and I liked the movie, but it wasn't like, oh, I've got to get a Turbo Man. They came out, they were $35, but when I saw it at $14.06, I thought, I'll have it. Yeah. So they're my two things.
You got it. Yeah, you got it.
Which is not bad though. It's not. It's a big thing though. I don't know where I'm going to stick it. But
it's a bit of toy memorabilia, isn't it? In a way, so it's not. It is.
It is. It's something that we all. I think, and as a toy collector, what Arnold Schwarzenegger went through to get his son that figure. Do you know what I mean? I think it ties in with all of us basically.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I've been selling a couple of my sort of carded vintage stuff, so to get these hot toys. So I sort of just sort of like he's gone again. Have you gone? Dog's come along again. Pulled the wire out again. Oh, you there? Oh, he moved a little tiny bit then. Oh wait, see if he catches up. Shabby. I could tell why he wanted me on here, because if it was just him, he'd be watching a free screen. So yeah, I went through my carded vintage collection. I've kept most of them, but I went through some of the carded figures I've got, and I just not in love with anymore. And I sort of said, do I really want to keep them? And the prices at the moment, they're quite good prices. So I thought I want to get a couple of hot toys. So I always eyed them up and just like maybe. So yeah, I sold a couple of vintage figures on like Echo and Jabba's page. Got some good money for them. So I'm pretty happy because the prices are pretty good. But I've kept a lot of them. You can see there's still a lot of the good ones. I've kept all the Troopers and Luke, Leia, and all those. So yeah, just wanted a few of these hot toys. They're nice. Until you actually really get one and see one in the flesh, and you realise how nice they are, and all the cloth. You don't realise how like all the and the stand's quite good. So you've got this like stand that sits in the groin there, so it's quite good. It's adjustable, but oh, could he be coming back again? If it's that dog, if it's a dog, sir. Sorry about this, everyone. We might be only doing an hour tonight. Oh, he's got to laugh it off. Shabby, where are you? Come on, Shabby. Shabby, come on. Yeah. It was all right when I'm on my own when I could see the chat. Oh. I know he said his internet was quite bad today. So maybe we shouldn't have done this stream today. I'm getting some good practice though. So yeah. I'm gonna do a plug for my, don't forget, tomorrow, 8 o'clock. I'm doing my stream and Tim's coming on, Boss Bounty. And we're going to go through all of the boss figures, evolution of. So we're going to look at some of, because Tim's got some really good ones. So really some quite rare ones, and yeah, just nice to have a chat with Tim. So it was nice for him to come on and do the show. So yeah, got some cool YouTubers coming up. Got more shows coming. So yeah, I hope that's a good time for everyone. And it could be me here all night now. Oh, it could be him. I don't. Fingers crossed. Silence. Need some music in the background. Oh dear, you definitely need practice. I don't think we'll have Shabby hosting again, do you? No, he's probably just had a bad. Right, I'm just going to go and look. I can peel down to some of the chat. Where's he going? So, yeah, that's what he's saying. Yeah, only one. Hi, Nick. Hi, I'm just going to say hello. Delvin saying dog again. I don't know. If it's that dog, he needs to tie it up. That's all I can say. No. Okay. How many dogs he got? He's only got the one, as I know of. So when's it back to your channel, Matt? Well, yeah, I think it could be next. I think Tez is supposed to host it next Friday, but he's just concentrating. Yeah. Someone has put the spell on. Yeah, something. Oh. You planning on getting more hot toys now, Matt, or just sticking with the original plan? Yeah, I like to get a few. So there's a couple I really say. IG-11. I want a robot. I've got to have a droid. I want Zero from the Mandalorian, the bounty hunter. Because that's my little icon. So that's one of my favorites. If they bring him out eventually, I will get him. Princess Leia would be nice. The Endor one. She's got the green camouflage. It does look very good. And other ones, some more of the troopers, because I have been watching. Everyone's seen Kenobi episode 3 quite a while at the time, and the troopers in that, they look very weathered, didn't they? Look quite weathered, and I was tempted just to buy a standard stormtrooper and maybe weather it myself. And we could actually, I could do a video where I actually weather a hot toy. Some people go, oh, so weathering a hot toy, that's risky. But yeah, so this could be just me tonight. This is great, isn't it? I'm going to carry on through some of the chat. Hasbro, be aware, Exodus to Hot Toys. I know, Exodus. Now, I still love my Black Series. I do like some, but I haven't pre-ordered any of the figures that came out past couple of days. Oh, I've only pre-ordered the Death Trooper. I pre-ordered the Vintage Collection Death Trooper in a box. I just had to get one. Does look nice in that box, even though it's not a bubble. They sold out like that. They didn't. And I pre-ordered the Luke Retro. That's what I pre-ordered. Because I think the Black Series will be available in Smiths. Like, we got Smiths over here quite easily. So I'm going to look back in the chat here. Nice Hot Toys at Celebration. Yeah. Vintage Dave. Is it the dog again? Well, it's not looking good, is it? Biker. That dog has been really busy. I think he's just got bad internet. So, Lucy not pedaling fast enough. Yeah. Hi, everyone. Oh. No, the chat's just jumped at me now. This could be him. I'm not. I don't promising it. Nothing on my phone. He's trying to get. Come back, Tez. All is forgiven. I know. At least I would have had someone to talk to. So. Code tip. What's that? Scuba's put code tippers over the internet connection. I know, because all these. I think the kids are at school, aren't they? They should be at school. So we've got no one there. I want a retro 0. Okay. I want retro. Yeah. Everyone's saying hi to everyone. Lucy, yeah, we've done that. We've done that. Oh, the chat's just jumped again. I was just trying to find. Sorry, everyone. Thanks, everyone, for coming. Sounds like you've fallen down the rabbit hole. Yeah, just when I think that's it. You buy one and you're doomed, don't you? But no, I think they're nice to collect. So, because I mean, I did. I had action. I had the old Action Man. I did have a picture somewhere where I had the tank and that, and it just bring you back to Action Man in a way, kind of. But some of the new figures, some of the new ones, you actually, I think the new Darth Maul, you can move all the eyeballs and you direct the eyes and stuff, so you can get some better poses and stuff. So, I feel like I'm the only one who saw the new Purge Trooper helmet. Oh yeah, the bit where it flashes. Yeah, they do that a lot. See, he's trying to join, but must be bad internet. Really bad internet. And the problem is, I can't end it. He's got to end it. It could be him. Oh no, it's back. It's gone again. Battery's getting too expensive. Get sticking. Battery's getting too expensive. Getting sick of it. Yeah. It's getting a bit, isn't it? Just too many. A lot of figures coming out. Matt, he's in the chat. Matt, it won't let me back in. It's probably because your internet's not strong enough, Shabby. You saying you got bad internet down there? Yeah, the price hikes. Well, he's got to get back in to end it. You're gonna have to end it. So you got to. Yeah. Let's have a look. Next time, the dog's host. Gutted, the doctor came in a box. I passed. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, everyone. Let's just have a look at the chat here. Yeah, I was not. I didn't show you. I was naughty today, and I went in Smith's, and I said I would not buy this, and I did. It was sitting there on the shelf. There was 4 left, and I did. I bought one of these, but I said I wouldn't, and it just sat. It just called to me, and it actually seeing it there on the shelf was nice, and I just had to. I had to get one. So, and I checked. It's factory sealed. The tape looks good, but yeah, it does look nice to display, doesn't it? I guess a lot of people will get one of these graded, wouldn't they? So I went through them all and picked the best one. So I do. It's quite cool, but I don't know if I could. I mean, the Death Trooper is quite nice as well, but yeah. See, I said I wouldn't buy one without a bubble when I bought one. So there you go. But they get you, don't they, Hasbro? They get you. Terrible. Hi, Claire. Claire said in the chat. Where Shabby gone? Well, for some reason, Shabby cannot get back in. I don't know why, but he's going to have to get back in because he's got to end this stream, because else it'll just continue and he'll run out of hours. He won't be. He continues all night. He's going to have to jump back in to end it, because I'm not going to stay here all night. It's the last time I do a stream with Shabby. It's weird, isn't it? Because he did that one the other night. He was fine. Just pre-ordered the archive layer boosh, but wasn't very happy with the price. Yeah, I do. Where is it I go to? This could be him. Right, I'm going. Bye.
I'm having a nightmare. I don't know what's going on. I said to Matt before, the heat of the internet's acting up and so on. I thought it was the dog, but it's just completely gone off. And then I came back in and my camera wouldn't work. And I thought, oh no, what's going
Maybe
on?
Maybe it could be the heat could be affecting your camera as well.
I think it's the heat as well, because it's G-force is in there. He'll tell you it's so bloody hot. But what I'm going to do as well is, we'll carry on and so forth. I think I've worked it out now. I've plugged all in. Everyone's off the devices. Everything's sorted out. So fingers crossed, mate, it'll be all right.
Well,
now, so.
I've just been going through the chat and randomly picking out things. So
brilliant! Thank you, my friend.
I can still move the chat down, but it's So I was just talking about toys and hot toys and vintage collection. So picking out. Everyone's asking where you are. This saying where's the dog? How many dogs you got and stuff and.
Just the one.
That series is expensive, so it's hard trying to do a stream on your own without the guidance of the chat, really.
So, and the worst thing is, I'm already frightened to death as it is, and I'm shaking. My hands are shaking, and the
internet. Right. Well, I was worried because if you could get back on and turn the stream off, I'd have to sit here.
I could go into the stream though, because I went into the stream. I wrote, Matt, my camera won't come on. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, I saw that in the chat. Yeah.
So if it goes off again, we'll work something out. But I don't think it will.
We might not be doing 2 hours.
No, might just be an hour tonight. So
I think it might be an hour. Yeah.
This is it. Listen, I'm no professional.
Still practicing.
He's still practicing.
He's still practicing. Yeah.
Yes. Right. So what we talked about so far then that I've missed.
I haven't talked about Kenobi. I was just talking about. I was talking about figures and stuff and vintage collection, hot toys. So and everyone just
Kenobi. Then, what do you think? What do you think of the third episode?
I loved it. Yeah, I really did love it. So it was the fighting with the lightsaber dueling wasn't the best, but it was more about giving Darth Vader that presence, which I think he had, didn't he? Definitely had the presence. And just the bit I was sat there and seeing the castle again. I went, oh, the castle! And she looked at me like, are you all right? And I just got really excited when I saw the castle again. Don't know why. I just love that castle.
I tell you what, it was violent, wasn't it, mate? It was, some of the fight when that kid snapped his neck and the stormtrooper that fell through that gate and came halfway through.
Just dragging that person along beside him.
I mean, I was like, it's, I mean, there's a lot of flack on it on the internet, but I think it's good. I like it. I think it's good. I'm not, I don't know why all this has come up again, to be honest, because I think it's an enjoyable show. And that little girl that played here, like I said on Sunday, I watched when she was getting dressed at the start. I thought, oh no, Disney and kid actors. I thought this is going to be a nightmare. But I tell you what, that kid was awesome. She was so good as Leia, really good. Yeah, so what stands out to you, Matt? What stands out?
I think James Earl Jones' voice, what they've done to it, that definitely was amazing. Just seeing the castle and seeing he's got his own chair, he's got his own throne, which is like sort of a black stone marble. I love that. That was awesome. Just sitting there talking.
What do you think of the suit? How do you think he looks in the suit? Because it is him in the suit, isn't it? It's Hayden Christensen in the suit.
It's got to be Hayden in that suit. Yeah, I think he looked brilliant in the suit. Yeah, it was great. Yeah. I wasn't very sure about I know they've re-released the Black Series Darth Vader figure again, which I don't see the point of it, because to me, I know Darth Vader, there's variations of Darth Vader costume-wise, but to most people, that's just Darth Vader, isn't it? So you pick a Darth Vader figure up.
Hi, Sleeping. Nice to see you, buddy.
I see Ben.
Hi, it's Chris. Yeah, he is. He's got the plasterers in or something, so he's not here.
Yeah.
Volando's here. Only one.
Thanks, everyone, for sticking with us tonight. Thank you.
Oh, no, honestly, thank you so much. I've just been 60 right there, and if it weren't for Matt, I'd start crying now. Bloody, I'm a nightmare for this sort of stuff.
Thank you, everyone.
I'll get there. Do you know what I mean? I think sometimes, though, things like the internet, but there's nothing you can do.
Yeah,
all set up now and the lights and everything else. It's just a nightmare, isn't it? Sometimes
it is, and you're dealing with the heat, and it's not even that hot yet, is it? It's not hot yet, is it? Yeah.
No. Well, this week is with humidity. It's about 100 and something. It's just been sickening all week. It's been really, really bad. Let's have a look. Scuba, vintage. I thought it was Matt in this suit, yeah. Well, what I'll do, Matt, as well, how do we invite people in as well, Matt? Because I'll invite a couple of people in, because if I do end up going again, at least you'll have someone to talk.
Yeah, well, you say you got to click on the
invite.
You got the invite, so just click on it, copy, paste, and then bang it in the chat. Yeah. So.
And then put it in here.
Put it in the chat. Yeah, and just hope we don't. And just hope we get some.
There you go. So if anyone wants to come in and say hello, you're more than welcome. More than welcome.
Yeah.
Like I say, with two of us, it's a.
Yeah. And I might. Oh, Tez is there.
Get on the telly. There he is.
Get on the telly.
Tez. Rolando, awesome. So yeah, only one Kenobi. I don't know. I mean, I've got to admit, I said on our last live stream that when we did USR, that Reva, I can see how she's gonna wind some people up and she's not gonna wind some people up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think doesn't bother me at all. I just think she's an inquisitor, and they're all bitching and sort of fighting with each other and all power hungry. I love it.
Awesome. I think it's brilliant. I think the guy who plays the brother, the Korean guy, he's brilliant. He's really, really good. Although the other lady with the alien looking one, they haven't really given her much to do yet, have they?
No, we want to see them. Yeah, we've got to see a proper lightsaber battle, haven't we? I mean, they're probably holding it out till later, but I'm sure in the trailer that Reva's actually got her lightsaber, and she's in that tower in the water, wherever it's called, wherever that Imperial Tower. She's actually got a lot, and she's fighting. So I do think we might get to see her fighting the other Inquisitors or something. It's got to happen, isn't it? It's got to happen.
Hi, Dan. Hi, pal. Nice to see you, buddy.
Hi, Daniel.
Monday because I was on only once, and then I left after. I thought everyone was going. Do you know what I mean? So
all right.
If I didn't mean just to go like that. I just thought, when the show finishes, man, I just buggered off. But
that was a great chat, you guys.
I love doing
it.
Yeah. Mike was on.
Ones. Yeah, Mike. Dan. Yeah, Mike's a character. Yeah, Mike's a character. He's great.
He's a good fellow though. When he does that, I like that only one fans. I think
it's a bit weird though doing it. It's a bit weird doing it without the camera in it because you can't see anyone's. So you're weird when you want to butt in and say something. I think that's. But you seem to do it okay. So
usually works for me that because my camera usually all over the place. You know what I mean? So when Nick said, "Oh, Shabby, it's just your avatar," I was like, "Yes,
yes, easy, yeah." You can sit there in your pants, can't you?
Yeah, so that's that's what I mean. I disappeared. I didn't mean to. I thought because the show had ended, and I was sat there, and I thought, "Oh right, that must be it then." So I buggered off. So sorry about that. So
yeah.
Disney's pushing Reva so much. I wouldn't be surprised if she turns good. Well, I thought that too, and Christian said something on Post Collectibles yesterday, and I agree. That bit where she touches the rebel symbol, the Jedi symbol, in that hut.
Yeah.
I thought, has she done this herself? Was it her that etched that? Because she kind of had that vibe. So considering she's a bad actress, she played that really, really well. I don't know where the bad actress things come from. So
no. I just people, some people are not going to like her and some are. I think that's the way. If you don't like her for some reason, I would say she's playing a good character. If you don't like the character, because some people, when you meet people, you go, "Oh, I don't like them," and then it's like, they're bad. You sort of like, well, yeah.
So what do you think's going to happen with the Grand Inquisitor? Because obviously we know watching Rebels, he's not dead. I mean, he's dead.
Yeah, it's a real strange one, isn't it? I mean, if they kill him off and that was it, that's a bit of a shame because they've made the action figure and a big thing about the Grand Inquisitors in it, and then that's it. But I can't. They can't have killed him off because he's in Rebels, isn't he? So
that's what I mean. He's when I saw that and then go back to it, unless he comes back and says, you know what I mean? I'm alive, and we all know it was you.
We don't know what his race is like. Maybe they can regenerate it or something. But they stick him in a Bacta tank and stick a new. I don't know. Put a mechanical bit on him. We'll see him in a Bacta tank. We might see him. We might see him in Vader's castle being repaired or something. We don't know.
Yeah. I think Reva was a little Padawan at the beginning. I think, Matt, when it started off, didn't it, with those group of kids, and I think she must have been one of them. So
definitely. But I think she's probably had to live on the streets and survive, and angry with the Jedi. How they didn't look after all the, they just disappeared and fled, didn't they? And they didn't think about all the children they're looking at, all the children they've got to look after.
It's amazing. I mean, I mean, the way it's done, the way it is. I mean, it's weird though in a way. Are you watching it like I am? You watch it a couple of times, obviously. I But you watch it and you're like, you're saying to yourself, does this make sense in canon? Have you ever done that yet? Where they'll say something to do something, and then I don't know whether you in the chat do it too, where you're automatically thinking, the books, the comics, the movies, is this right? Is this how this happened? And, you know,
everyone's going on about Reva's, like, she knew that Darth Vader was Anakin, and I said, well, I think that he's brought her into him, you know, and he's like brought him this confidence and saying, like, I used to be Anakin, and he's like because he feels the same as her. He was a slave, wasn't he, or whatever, and he was left on his own and bullied, and what else, and she's been left on her own and feels, you know, a kinship to her. So he's taken her in, and he's like, right, I'm going to make you a badass, you know, make you evil. And same as it.
Well, I thought that too, and that's a part that did put me off. The book Tarkin, there's a part in it. I've said this before on the live stream. There's a part of it where they're all sat in the Death Star, you know, in the conference room, if you will. And Tarkin's looking over at Vader, and what he's remembering is, because Tarkin's been in the military since he was a kid, so he knows everybody. Yeah. And all of a sudden, this Dark Lord has turned up that wasn't in the military, no one, and he's trying to work out. And then he says to himself, "But I do think it's Anakin Skywalker. I can't be sure." And if he didn't know, so Reva must have known what happened at the temple.
I thought Darth Vader said to her, she said to her, "Oh, the Jedi betrayed me as well. I was once Anakin Skywalker or something, and now I turned to the dark side. And now I'm more powerful than ever. So you should become an Inquisitor or something." There's got to be some sort of backstory. He probably will be in a comic or something.
What do you think of that Inquisitor? I think he's doing a good job. I mean, like I say, the face is the only issue, but it's not an issue when you watch it.
No, when he come up close to the camera and you saw all the black and the Sith eyes and the black coming down, it looked really good. So
he did. Granted, he's also just a title, Rick says. So maybe, but he looks exactly like him. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It's a tough and that.
It could be. I don't know. They could have another clone, or it could be a clone. You don't know, do you? So
here we go. Scott says, doesn't make sense in canon that Leia doesn't remember Ben. She's 10 though. I mean, I can't remember stuff.
Well, don't she? I thought she did, because she sends a message to Obi-Wan Kenobi, doesn't she? She must have known him. I know you said
my father. Yes.
Yeah, you helped my father. She must have maybe known him. That's the get. It's a little bit weird, that, and there's a few bits.
It's a good point.
Did anyone? I went back and watched. Did you see R2-D2 right in the corner of the screen?
Rick mentioned it, didn't he?
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
Yeah, when they go to Andor, R2's sort of fixing something under a table. He's got his, and it's like right on the edge of the screen. So C-3PO and R2 and C-3PO are both together on it. So
got you.
I think Reva saw Anakin in action.
She did, but remember, he didn't turn into Vader until he went to Mustafar. So the only person that knew then was, they obviously, unless they called him Vader when he was still Anakin. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, when the troopers come in with him, they call him Lord Vader.
Lord Vader. So, that's the only thing I can say for that. But yeah, that's a good point too. You like in some spot on. Leia does not remember Obi-Wan. Ben is his other name. That's a good point too.
Of course, yeah. She knew Ben. Yeah.
Hawk Spot, she was looking for only one in A New Hope, not Ben, right?
Yeah.
So sorry if I keep jumping. Like I said, I'm panicking here, making sure everything's works.
Has anyone jumped in at the bottom at all? Is anyone there? No
one's there. No, you'll see a picture, won't you, at the bottom? And someone.
Yeah, you'll see next to me. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Well, please, if someone could come in, because we'd love to have a chat. And like I said, if I go, then Matt's got someone to talk to for half an hour.
I think you're all right. We've been going now. We're pretty good. So, yeah, I think it might be all right.
Yeah, Rolando fanboy. Let's have a look. I'm here. Here we go. Jason O'Toole. I'm here with Ben Kenobi in the cell. And Leah knew who Ben was then.
Yeah.
Right. So that's not bad. That's a good point.
Oh,
let's have a look.
Fanboy Cantina. Is he new? I haven't seen him in the chat. That's nice. Fanboy Cantina.
Oh, I like Fanboy Cantina. I just watched this video on the HasLab. So let's talk about that HasLab. $500 for a lightsaber. I don't know, mate.
Absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish.
I don't know at all. I mean, the Darksaber was nice, and the Darksaber was half price than that. So I don't understand. The thing about it, if it was a legacy kind of lightsaber or whatever, fair enough. But this is from a character that we've seen in 3 episodes. You want 500 quid for a lightsaber? It's a bit.
And it doesn't even spin or anything, does it?
The middle doesn't light up either. It's all it's just got that the aluminium on it.
I thought it was quite embarrassing when they showed it off at Celebration. I mean, I know they had a phone connected to it to do the sounds, but the blades were like drooping. They weren't even straight, like sharp. They were like hanging, flopping down. I thought, I know it's a extra long lightsaber, but they need to sort that out.
It's 6 foot apparently.
And you're supposed to, I mean, there's a toy one out, and it's supposed to spin, right?
I had the toy. I had the beige one from years ago when Rebels first came out.
Did it spin? Didn't it spin?
You pushed it and it just spun round on a manual.
So you're telling me you can't do that with a 500 quid one? That's just terrible, isn't it?
The thing is, I mean, to me, let's just finish some pre-orders. Nice one, Darth. Where you see?
Darth.
You see the barge and you see the Razor Crest, and even you see Unicron, and that kind of makes sense. That's something that's a bit out of the ordinary. It's like they've put thought into it. They've made it, the detail, the size of it. But a lightsaber, it's when you've got so many at Galaxy's Edge and so many at retail, to put that out as a HasLab.
It's terrible. It's terrible. It should be a cantina or a more accurate sized Jow or a sandcrawler, something like that. That's what we need, or some creatures or something. I don't know, some load of creatures or
the creatures,
or the Mandalorian the new Starfighter, the M1 Starfighter or something. It should be something like that.
Well, it's not making any sense as well, because you look at the Jabba's Palace at $250, and I'd rather have that than I would a $500 lightsaber.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I think they've just put a video out today, Hasbro again, of that, haven't they? They've put the Boba Fett, the Jabba's Palace Boba Fett throne thing. They've just put a video out today of it again, talking about it. So they're trying to sell it. Not everyone. I think it's still pre-orderable, which is weird. So,
well, I checked on it. I was having an Instagram chat with a couple of lads a couple of nights ago, and we checked on the HasLab, and it was like 700 out of 5,000.
It's not going to get backed, is it? It's not going to get
500 quid. I mean, I just don't get that part. I mean, if they made it more expensive, say for example, you get. I mean, how much was the SARS Ventures's and Darth Maul's when you put them together? That didn't even add up to 500 quid.
No.
Up to about 300.
I remember buying the Darth Maul double, and I mean back then that was a long time ago. That was probably got to be more than 6-7 years ago. Yeah. Buying that, and that was only 150 quid or something to get the two sabers. I remember.
Yeah, Fanboy did a great video on it, and I watched it, and I left a comment on this saying it's nice. Don't get me wrong, it's nice, but is it $500 nice? No, I'm not sure, man.
It's not. Yeah. We're not going.
And that's the way I look at it. Same as what Scott's just said. How many figures can you buy with that 500 quid? About 2 of them now. The prices.
Yeah. I just think in some ways Hasbro just know they're not going to get it back, and they've just copped out. Do you know what I mean? They just nah, what can we just pretend to put out, and we're not gonna. It's not gonna.
Do you think we should just leave the Black Series when it comes to HasLab? I just don't think Black Series works in HasLab, does it?
Yeah.
They're not. Yeah. I mean, anything that we want, like an AT-AT or a Sandcall or a Diorama, it's just going to be too expensive to make, isn't it?
Do a Shore Trooper helmet or something like that, or bikers could do something, a really complicated helmet or something.
Something out of the ordinary. Yeah.
Yes, find something a bit more your niche. Yeah, something really cool helmet.
Yeah, they didn't dupe you, right? I never noticed that, because what I noticed was on day 3 of Celebration, they put 2 things on it. Did you see that? They put 2 stems at the end of it, but you don't.
Yeah.
I know, mate. Marco, I know exactly what you mean. That's the only thing. I mean, I saw it and I thought, yep, that's awesome. But then when he said 500 quid for Reaver, well, I kind of knew that, because if you remember, it was all about Reaver, wasn't it? Just before Star Wars started, the Black Series, the Vintage Collection, the posters, now the lightsaber. So, yeah, it is. I have to keep on collecting. Sorry if I've missed anybody from.
Hi, buddy. I apologize. Yeah, they'll keep on collecting. They're doing their first live stream, aren't they? This Monday. Yeah, Monday. They're doing it's about midday. It's about midday for me, so I might watch it at lunch. I might say pop in and say hello.
Yeah, so, and we're finalising something as well. Matt's going to come in too. We've discussed for ages an Aussie night, having the Australian lads on, and it's one of those things with Australian lads. They're all such lovely blokes, but I keep missing them. 1 minute, it's too late for us or too early for them. So on the 18th of June, we're going to do an Australian night. Usual Mike's coming on, Ed 5, Jason, keep on collecting. So if you can turn up for that, I just want to know what it's like.
It's going to be a late one for me. It'll be about 11 o'clock. But
be a late one. Yeah, we're going to do it a bit later than we usually do a USR, and it's on a Saturday. But I'll let everyone know. We'll promote it once everybody. So far, everybody that I've asked to come on has said yes, which is brilliant. There's a few more people, and I might do it an hour to get as many Australians on as I can. And you know, I don't know whether. I mean, he said Australian night, but it would be nice to see Darth Rock as well. Do you know what I mean? And I know he's
he's only what? Is he an hour ahead? Is he an hour ahead?
Something like that. That'd be awesome. Because it's fascinating. Being in America and being from England, and I understand how it works over here, but in Australia, you know, you always see them and see how much it is, or they don't get anything for a while. And so I'd like to talk to them and see how it goes from there.
Oh, yeah. You haven't chatted for Mike for a while, have we? So,
no, we haven't chatted to Mike for a bit, so it's always nice.
Yeah, and Ed 5 as well, yeah.
And Ed. So what were you standing out on Celebration, Matt? What stood out to you? What did you think?
What stood out to me is I couldn't see any of the panels. I was not happy. I was fuming. I think I put it in our private chat. I was really upset about that because watching it before, like how many years ago we watched the last one, they showed all the panels.
Yeah,
and I was like looking forward to Saturday. I thought Saturday night's going to be a good stream, and I stayed up and watched it till late because it was late for me, you know, for us in UK. And they showed nothing. I was really angry. So I was like, right, that's it. I'm not watching anymore.
The thing is, I like Ashley Eckstein and I like Anthony Daniels, but they showed the same panels and Ian McDermott. We've seen all that before.
Yeah,
you know, I would have liked to. I mean, the Attack of the Clones panel was pretty good.
Yeah, but that was the one. That was the Friday, wasn't it? We got to see that. Yeah. But I thought that was it. It was great. Tamari Morrison and Daniel were great. Them two are so much banter together. They could have just done
singing though. Did you see that part when he just burst out singing?
Yeah,
I was like, what are you doing?
But they got some good banter, them two. Yeah. They were like stole the show. I mean, you could see Anthony Daniels was put out a little bit. He was like, like this, because he likes to be center of attention, doesn't he, Anthony Daniels? And there's like, and them Australian guys, New Zealand guys came along and stole it, and it was like. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. Yeah.
I've never been interested in buying a HasLab. You see, I was interested in the Rancor, I'll be honest. And our side turned around and said, you know what, Shabby, I'll buy it for you. Because, you know, I haven't got the kids, I've got all that. And I think reading it online and seeing everyone laughing and taking it just put me off it. I just thought, do I really want it that bad? Do I really think it's worth 350? So I declined it. I said to our side, thanks, buddy, I appreciate it, but I'm just not interested. And it didn't get back in the first place. So I'll be intrigued to see how this one does.
It was great. I mean, it was great to see I've seen it. It was great to see the Mandalorian trailer and the Ahsoka clips of the Ahsoka trailer, a little tiny bit. So we got to saw the back of Hera. So that was good, the Twi'lek. So I'm glad I kept my Hera Black Series figure because that's going to be a one everyone's going to want now, isn't it? So
it's nice.
seeing Chopper, that was great. I loved seeing Chopper and it was great. So
you saw he's playing Sabine, so that looked pretty
cool as
well.
Yeah, and just seeing Rosie Dawson coming on, she looked amazing. So that was great. So everyone loves her.
She did.
And Bo-Katan lady as well.
Did you see the Mandalorian trailer, Matt? The third one, I watched it before it cut.
Yeah, I saw a janky one that's like an angle or something. Yeah, that was great. I can't believe they haven't put it out yet. Would you think they would have put it out by now, wouldn't you? Strange, isn't it?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, unless they're doing it this week, get Celebration out of the way and pull them all out this week. But I mean, I understand, you know, people pay a lot of money to go to Celebration and obviously they want a bit more exclusives, but I think the week after you should pull them all out because it's like I said, lads are going to do that, aren't they? They're just going to film it on the cameras and let everybody watch it. Whereas Star Wars fans will watch it, you know, any sort of trailer, won't we? Oh yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, we'll come. Although in America it's 7 o'clock in the morning for us.
Get up early, Shabby. Get up early.
Can't wait for. Yeah, Aussie night's going to be a good night. These lads, and I asked Matt and Tez, and I think that'll be pretty good. That.
Yeah.
I wonder if Disney put pressure on Hasbro to make the Saber a HasLab. Ooh, that's a good point. It is a weird choice. It is.
Yeah, I do think it's partly Disney, isn't it? That Disney do dictate what they've got to make, haven't they? So they've been told them we want to push the Kenobi series. So
yeah, you're right there, man.
Well, why don't they bring the Inquisitor ship out? Why didn't they bring that cool ship that Arriva's got? That would have been a perfect a vehicle, wouldn't it? Never seen the black one. That would have been that would have been cool to have that. So and maybe inside you would have got all the figures slightly. I don't know. Makes sense.
Costume and arm and like brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yeah. But that's the thing. I mean, I think to all of us and the people in the chat, if you would say to everybody, give me 3 of your top HasLabs that you would do, I don't think any of us would have said a lightsaber, because we know that they're coming. Do you know what I mean? So
it's got to be a vehicle, isn't it? It's got to be a vehicle, really, or a playset. That Inquisitor Tower, wouldn't that have been great to have something like that, a miniaturized, smaller version of that, or a cardboard version of that? Where you could put your vehicles in. And, you could put troopers all around it and stuff. You could hang a TIE fighter, maybe not a TIE fighter, but just get a load of stormtroopers around it. It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
You're exactly right, mate. Something like that would work perfect. I said on Nick's Ewok Village. How cool would a new Ewok Village be? With all
Vader's castle. I'd go nuts if Vader's. I'd go nuts. Yeah. And you can have like. Then those kids. What's those science experiment kids do? Where you get a fake
volcanoes.
Yeah, you could have like a thing coming. Oh, I get really excited. Yeah.
Well, like the jumbo Kenner, they've gone way up in price, though, haven't they?
Oh yeah, I had one of those jumbo Kenner. I bought Chewbacca. They're just the packaging. It's like it takes up so much room. So I just didn't buy any more. Yeah,
unbelievable. Are you collecting Star Wars? Oh right, yeah. So are you going to Celebration next year, Matt? Because I think
everyone's going. I'm not sure I'm going to wait until I see what the price of the tickets are. So and then figure it out from then. I'll probably go just for one of the days. So be one day.
I know Scuba's coming over. Scuba's coming to England.
We got to. If everyone's coming over the whole weekend, then I can pick a day, maybe do one day. But it's the Easter weekend, isn't it? So we're going to have no train service, because they'll all be fixing something. So they'll have to be driving up. But I want to see how much the tickets are first. So they're not going to be cheap, are they?
They ain't going to be cheap.
They're going to
be big. Yeah, made Matt big.
Yeah, they're going to be about 100, or they're going to be around 100 quid, aren't they, for a day ticket? I think, at least. And then you've got the Jedi tickets. They're going to be like crazy money, 500-600 quid. So, yeah.
It costs a fortune now. I mean, I'm not going to say any names, but I've seen people that have bought stuff and whatnot, and I'm like, wow, man, that trip must have been really expensive.
All the stuff that gets sold at these, the prices get doubled because they need to pay for their tables, because their tables are extortionate price. So they need to make money. So the stuff is more expensive than you would find anywhere else. So I think I went to the very first celebration in UK. That was the very first one, and it wasn't very good. I mean, I went there with a load of friends, and we spent we made all the hassle getting there, and we spent the morning there. We walked around and went, is that it? And we're like, oh, what about the panels? Oh no, you can't get into any of the panels. You got to have the band. It was like, well, I thought you just walked in, queued up for a panel, and if it was full, then you didn't go. And I was like, none of this was explained to you. You have to get these bands, and only certain people can watch. And I was like, oh, that's not much of a point, is it? And then I went to the last one, which is the Rogue One. But then I spent most of the day queuing for Mark Hamill's autograph, and I wasted most of the day. But I got Mark Hamill's autograph and met him, which was great.
How much did it cost you? Do you remember? Because I know it's up there, and it's about 250-300 quid now for Mark Hamill's.
Yeah. Oh no, it was 140 quid.
Wow. Because I know actually X-Time was charging 125, and I was like, wow, man.
And I was not going to get it. Well, my mate had 2 Stormtrooper helmets. My mate Steve, and he was going to get them signed. So I went in the queue with him to help him hold the helmets and just sort of. And I got there, and I looked at my wallet, and I had just enough money. And this is the real cheeky bit, right? I said, how much is it? Oh, 140. So I grabbed one of the pictures off the table, like they do. They say, pick a picture. And she goes, oh, that's 5 quid. What? 5 quid? Yeah. They just give them to you for free. And I went, oh, I wish I brought my own picture of me now, because I didn't think I was going to get the autograph. But I thought this is.
Yeah.
This is the one and last chance I'm going to get his autograph and see him. So I just had to do it. So,
well, it's funny how they've gone. Oh, we went to Burnley the year we left to come live in America. We went to Burnley Star Wars Sunday there, and it's a great day out. If you ever go to Star Wars Sunday, I would recommend it to everybody. It's a bit more smaller, but they go all out. Some of the stars. We ended up talking to Aunt Peru, the young girl that played Aunt Peru. She was lovely. Yeah. But I got David Prowse's autograph, and I sat there. Simon filmed it, and I was talking to him for about 5. It was a lovely bloke. That only cost me £20. £20.
Yeah. I think there's a limit on. There's a limit, isn't there? They charge like £20 or something. Yeah.
Is it because Lucasfilm don't notice him when he was alive, bless him, as a thing anymore? Because, like I said, if you can get people like Einstein charging that much money, yet he's only charging £20 for his, and who would you rather have? Let's be she's great, Ashley Eckstein, but there's a Darth Vader. Come on.
Yeah, Darth Vader. Yeah.
Sure. Well, that was only £20. So when I was talking to some of the lads and they told me how much it was, like 150 for Anthony. Do you see? I can't really. I'm not really a big autograph guy, but I can see why people would spend that sort of money on Anthony Daniels. But
I used to be. I used to get quite a lot of autographs, and I used to think them, and I had them on the wall, and I used to think, well, it's quite a lot of money for just they've signed a bit of paper. And if you're not careful, your autographs can degrade as well, especially certain pens they use. I know a lot of them use these silver and gold pens now, but they used to use the blue. They used to use the blue pen, and if you're not careful, it can just fade. If you get the light on it and stuff. Yeah. So
if your windows, your light from your things.
I've got a key. I've got a key for your autographs I've kept, and the rest I've sold. And
who did you keep?
And I've got David Prowse up there. So I've got David Prowse. I've got Christopher Lee. So that's a cool one. And I've got Hayden Christensen. I've got him. The picture. I've got the picture. I've got Hayden Christensen. He stood on the Tantive set. He never appeared in the film in it, did he? But he stood on the set and stood there by the door, so in the Jedi robes. So I think they were going to do a scene like Darth Vader to reminisce, but that never happened. I think I've got Admiral Akbar, Tim Rose, that is. I've got Nimnub, and I've got Harrison Ford, and that Harrison Ford one is signed on a bit of paper, so I got a picture and put with it, and Mark Hamill as well. Yeah,
wow, there you go. That's awesome.
So I've got a key. The Christopher Lee one is beautiful. That's a nice one. So cherish that one. And I have got Alec Guinness one, but what I did is I bought Alec Guinness used to sign a lot of people used to send him letters asking for his autograph.
Yeah.
So, but he would send a letter back saying so and so, and he would sign it, yours sincerely or best wishes, and he would sign it.
So you got it then?
You got it. So what people do was cutting them out, and they would sell them. So I got one, and I just cut it and put it in a frame. So
wow, what a great story that is. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Cheers, Paul, for what you said before. Just today, it's just me and Matt today. Bless him. Tez has got work in his house going on, and Matt, honestly,
he's got the builders in.
Yeah, he's got the builders in, and Matt's been brilliant for me because, like I say, it's my first ever Friday live stream, and I had a bit of problem with my internet before, but it seems to be all right now. So
up and running. Yeah, up and running.
Yeah, it is a bit of a mistake. I think they'd sell a lot more if they did it at a decent price. I mean, obviously you're paying for 2 lightsabers, but $500 is a bit too much for me. And like I said, if you want to keep HasLab going, just in my opinion, give us something a bit more special. Give us something that we're not going to find in stores like a lightsaber. So
I think this is not going to work. It's going to fail again, and then they're going to just stick it out later on. Maybe they'll give it a while, and they'll stick it out later on as a Black Series, and maybe lower the price slightly. I think they're just fishing. They're going to see if people will pay that sort of money for it. Yeah. I don't think they will in the moment. People are
no one did for the Rancor. It's like what Monkey Boy's saying now. They cracked the bed with the Rancor, and they kind of did. What put me off the most for the Rancor was just the price. I just thought, it's not lighting up. It's not making any noise. It's just a big plastic toy for $350.
Yeah, I mean, great. It was great that all the fingers were. That was great that all the fingers were placeable.
I could not sleep what it looked like that. It looked awesome. You're right, but just in my position as well, mate. You've got 4 kids, you've got bills to pay, you run your own business. Me turning around to our Jen and saying, "I've just spent £350 on it."
Yeah.
Can you imagine buying that lightsaber? And she says to me, "What you bought?" Well, it's Reva's lightsaber. I get my arse.
She go, you can stick that.
I'd be wearing it. Exactly right, mate. Right. What does Dan say? HasLab should be deluxe vehicles of player sex. We were talking about it. You're right, mate. I agree with that. Something a bit more. Wow, look at that. You know.
Everyone's shouting out for a Death Star, aren't they, or a corridor? So, you know, I mean, there was that company that was supposed to be making those Death Star corridors as panels, and that just died, didn't it? All those pre-orders and something happened. But there you go, TVC and a Black Series. Bring them out in the same. Bring out just some panels with a black floor with some Death Star panels. Give us a corridor, and they can do it in TVC and in Black Series. Keep both collectors happy, and you know, it'd be great, wouldn't it?
It would be perfect. Exactly right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many. In fact, look at what Dan's made as well. If you go to Dan's channel, you'll see some of the dioramas. Imagine a Rebel base or Yavin 4 or you know, or just that village. You know,
just that simple little cove with the cantina. I'd love to have that simple cove with the chairs. Just, you know, that's such an easy. Yeah.
Sadly, I've seen 20 posts on Facebook today. People, you do though, don't they? Comic Con, I always hear about that, the flu and everything else. So.
Oh yeah, you get the They call it con crud. That's what they call it.
Yeah. So is that what it is?
Yeah. Con crud. Yeah, you're tired out. You've been shouting a lot, and you just. Yeah, dehydration because you don't drink properly, and all your what's the name? Yeah, what's the word? I'm trying to think of there's an official word for all your elements in your body. All your things are out of, I've got that. It begins with A now. I'm not a scientist. I'm trying to think what it's called.
I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean.
Actually, electrolytes. Yeah, electrolytes. There you go. All your electrolytes are out, so you need like those drinks to keep you.
I mean, how many people must have been at that celebration? Must have been hundreds of thousands at least. It looked packed, didn't it? Everything you look. I don't think I'd like that though. I mean, I would. I'd go and I'd love the experience.
Atmosphere.
All those people around you. If this HasLab fails.
I love it how Patrick. I love it how Patrick reappeared at Celebration, but he's not been on the. I've got it. He's got the. He probably milked it. Free hotel, California. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm in there. Yeah, can I tag along? Yeah.
Jason took a picture and said, "Look who it is." Do you know what I mean? There he is.
You lost, Patrick.
There you go.
I love they did a Q&A after someone asked some. They pick the people with the most stupidest questions, and they will like tax him serious questions. Oh no, don't want that. Yeah, don't want that.
Do you think that's what annoys fans though? Because if it was me, I would just love to turn around and say, "What's going on? You know, why are your prices so sky high, and why's your distribution?"
I want to see someone go out and say, "Hasbro, you're a blooming joke. What are you doing?"
Actually,
really? Yeah. Come on.
I mean, I know he gets a lot of flack. You can't. He's doing his job. You can't blame him. But
listen to the fans. You're not listening to the fans. You say you're listening to the fans. You're not listening.
Well, I saw Connor's thing today about the Obi-Wan Kenobi Black Series figure, nearly €40 for a figure, and I'm like, wow, man, that is just crazy. You're very welcome.
People have seen that I've got like Gentle Giant busts. I used to collect Gentle Giant. Now, when Gentle Giant first come out, their busts were like 40 quid, all their busts. And they were great. And now their busts are like 150, 200. And I can't get any in this country. I have to get them all. If I want any, I have to get them in from America. And I stopped collecting them.
So that's why you stopped, because you've got a lovely collection of them.
I sold quite a lot, but I had nearly every single one that come out, and some of the exclusives. And just stop because they've made it now a Premier Guild. You got to be a Premier Guild member, and it's only in America. And you're like, you just upset all the UK collectors. So
it's weird in a way, isn't it? It's just weird how they do it and so forth. It would be worth going to Celebration just to meet, wouldn't it? I mean, I think that's why a lot of lads go as well, isn't it? To meet everybody and say hello.
Yeah, it's more about having a good catch up, isn't it? You're not really interested in what's there, and you're going to walk around and have a laugh for your mates, aren't you? That's the big thing.
Yeah. So. Well, that's what our side said about Echo. I was talking to Si, and he said every person he met at Echo was awesome. He said everybody. He said they were just such nice fellas. And Si said that's one of the main reasons he went, because he's a Star Wars fan and he likes Star Wars.
Gutted I didn't go. Definitely got to go in October. I've got to make the effort to go. So
it sounds like Rick's going to Celebration as well. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, you're right. Let's have a look. That's the thing. It's a lot of money. I mean, I listen. I like
Hugh McGregor was charging like 300 quid for a photo, wasn't he, or something?
That I could understand. I remember it happened with what is it? Felicity Jones at the last one, who plays Jyn Erso. She was charging like 350, 375. But she actually said, "Oh, this is it. She won't be doing it again." So I can understand that in a way.
Yeah.
But actually, did you not find her annoying as well? I found her a bit over the top. I think she remembers the Star Wars celebration from 3 years ago, where everyone was upset and cried. It was a nice feeling, but she got up on stage and she started crying. I'm like, what? I don't understand why you're crying. What are you crying? What are you crying for? You know,
she's upset that she's been replaced now, isn't she, by someone else?
Do you think she is? Do you think she is?
She always thought, because I remember someone made her up in the costume, didn't they? They did it, and she looked really good in the costume. And I think this was our ploy to get into the TV series if they did it.
Yeah.
And
but she did look like someone dressed up in that costume. I think Rosario Dawson looks like
Rosario Dawson. Yeah.
Because I saw her say something like she's never met her. She's never met Rosario Dawson. And then when Rosario Dawson was on, she didn't even bring up Ashley Eckstein. Didn't say a word about the legacy. She brought up the legacy of the character and what Dave Filoni, but she never brought up her. So maybe there is something. But who knows? My mate paid 20 quid for an autograph of the guy that I enjoy losing his watch. So I'm filming episode 3. I'd pay that, you know. Very nice. They are. So if you ever want your autograph off Rick.
Nice. You can sign one of the pins, can he? Yeah.
He had a screen used vial of Bacta fluid from the sperm bank
next. See, this is what you got to learn, Shabby. You got to move on. You got to move on. Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah. He makes me laugh.
Like the show, Chris. Yeah, Shabby.
It is and it isn't. And we said it at the start. He's having work done, and
he's got the builders in. I love saying.
Yeah, he's got the builders in. You know,
so. It hasn't got the painters in. He's got the builders in.
Yeah. Although he could have done it on his phone. I mean, I suffered for 2 years on my phone.
You did, didn't you? You did.
So,
you know. We've all suffered on our phones. We all did it, didn't we? Yeah. I remember I used to cut out terrible on the old ones. Yeah.
We really did.
Yeah.
So that's why. So in a way, it's like I said. I mean, I've only ever done one live stream on my own, and then Matt said, "Yeah, we'll just do this and give me more practice." So,
it does. Shabby don't need it.
No, there's been 55, 60 people all the way through. So honestly.
Shabby's better at talking. I struggle without the chat, but I can't.
Man. Yeah. It's hard though. I mean, I've got to give you credit, mate. You've
been doing it this long. You think we'd be pros, wouldn't you? So, but
no.
Yeah.
You need a sofa in your room like Luke. I've got an orange leather sofa.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is, you'd get quite relaxed on there, and you might drop off, mightn't you, on the sofa?
Yeah, it's nice. But believe it, well, my missus for that. I mean, you'll sit down and it's gone. You think, well, I've sold it. She always sells stuff and buys again, so she did it again that time. So, but I like it. It goes well in the toy room. That.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Also, Patrick said that the plastic packaging will burst. Right, here we go. Now let's move on to this. So. The plastic packaging will virtually disappear from products, so hopefully bubbles are staying. The thing is, our site said last night that some of these figures that they're showing won't be available till next year, right? And they're showing it in plastic packages. So what do you think? Do you think they're going to change their mind? Do you think they're going to...
I think we got maybe another year before it. I think they're trying to say they gave us that Boba Fett in the box, and they're giving us the Stormtrooper and the... I think they're trying to drop it in very gently and get us like used to the idea.
Yeah.
So they don't want to go full in like Marvel has and just say, no, there you go. Because Marvel's got those retro 3.75 figures, but we've had the vintage collection and Star Wars on bubbles for a long, long time. And I think they're going to just ease us in very carefully. So I think next year we'll probably be all right until maybe the end of next year. So
right there. Do you think that's why they've not shown it this year in the boxes and stuff? Because
we'll be next year maybe. Yeah.
Because
they're teasing us, haven't they? With those deluxe ones, they've started teasing us.
So. Yeah. And because I was saying, you know, if they're gonna do it, they need to do it now. Because by the time it comes, everyone will be well. It's all right.
I think we'll keep an eye out for when Indiana Jones comes out next May, isn't it? And we're gonna have we're rumored we're gonna have figures. So let's see what the Indiana Jones line looks like, and I think that'll be the tell. So yeah,
I can't believe we're getting another Indiana. I've got to see him because we're gonna collect him, aren't we? The Indiana Jones.
We are. I will. If they're on those original, I think if they're on those original yellow retro on those red yellow cards, and we'll buy them.
I'm intrigued to see what the 6-inch will look like because, I mean, let's be honest, we can slate Black Series for the packaging or the prices, but they are beautiful figures. So can you imagine what they can do with Indiana Jones now? It's going to be amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Western, what's that? They're killing the IP. You would think getting into Western country would be a priority, not the USA. Jumbos of it, they're I saw them. I've always wanted the Jedi Luke one. You know, my favorite figure, the Black Luke. And it 300 quid.
They're terrible price now, and they're limited now. They're very limited. They used to make like quite a big. They only do like a couple of thousand of a bust now. But they did an Andor one recently, and it was hideous. It looked nothing like the actor. It was terrible. So some of them look really good, and some don't. I mean, they've just done a Leia and Endor in the bust, and I'm like, oh, that looks good. But then I'm like, do I get that or do I get the hot toy now? So
are you going all in now with hot toys, or are you only just picking ones that you like?
I'm just picking out ones. I really like. Yeah. So
perfect.
I mean, I want to get a Luke, but it's like, what Luke do I get? So do I get the new Luke that's coming out?
I'm going to get the new Luke. That's the only hot toy I'll buy. And like I said, I'm going to get the deluxe version, with the dark chip all beat up and so forth. And Jason, Johnny showed it me, so I had a look at it. I thought, I can't say no.
Well, that's what I'm like. Do I keep my money now and won't get the Death Trooper because I want that Death Trooper? It's like I think it's 270. On Star Action Figures, it's about 270 or 80. So it's like it says it's June, and it's June now, but there's still no. So I'm like, do I just hold my money back and get the Death Trooper because that's going to be an awesome piece? So
it is. It really is. Are you biker? You must have come in.
Everyone knows me and robots. That's why I want to get IG-11 because I want to get IG-11. I'm sort of stuck. Do I get IG-11 or Leia? So Which is everyone think in the chat? Maybe you should put in the chat. Matt, put Leia or IG-11.
I don't know. Leia's pretty cool, and the Leia figures are beautiful. I watched Knick Knack Plastic Planet, and he has the Bespin one, and it's beautiful.
They've used the same head off the Bespin one and put on that on the Endor one. So it's
that's that Endor one with Wicket. That is
but you can get them together, or you can buy her on her own. So I'm like, I've seen it on its own, and I'm very tempted. But then I want them. Is it the Mud Trooper as well? I want the Mud Trooper from Han Solo, but the face is not very good on the Solo. But then I would just have the goggles down and the mask on as a trooper. So
you can just see it then, can't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You can buy like a redone head, so you probably get a better head.
Brilliant. I've been glued to that. I'm like an old woman watching it. Bloody hell!
I love it. I love it. Johnny Depp was over here in the UK. He was having a beer in a pub.
He didn't even want to show up.
He was down. I think it was Cornwall. He was down with because he just turned up and played a band, didn't he? He's a guitar. He played his guitar in a band, and he was like.
So if he's down there, that means he's out with Tez. That's why Tesley's not doing this.
Oh, is that what it is?
He's pulled over from going out with our Johnny.
He's lying, and Tez is lying. He hasn't really got the builders.
Honestly, it's had me glued. I've been like an old lady going, "Oh, do you believe what she said now?" and all that stuff.
Yeah, I watched the verdict, and they were going, "Yes, yes." There was like a couple of bits. She got a couple of million. He got 15, but she's saying now she's gonna have to go file for bankruptcy because she can't pay it. Yeah.
I would. I tell you what, if I had a choice between 100 quid or a meat pie, I'd take a meat pie.
He would.
I would because I miss it so much. It's weird. When you come aboard and you live abroad, you remember everything that goes on, but it's the little things like salad cream or a Marmite or we've spoke about on USR, so I won't go on about it loads of times. But it's little things,
Have you ever tried looking into maybe getting some shipped over, like special?
Well, there are places over here that do stuff, but it's an absolute fortune. But I don't need to because my mum and Si and Claire send them. They send these big
Oh, right.
parcels and they fill it
Yeah,
full
they
of
send
stuff,
you meat pies, did they?
No, they send me mince pies, and my favourite.
No, but that's what I mean. You want a proper meat pie, don't you?
No, meat pies, no. But I don't know whether you could do. My mum did it years ago. I shouldn't really say this, just in case he's.
All right.
But she smuggled bacon over for me. She put it in. Like, this is how she did it. Yeah.
She didn't tie it to herself or something.
No, she wrapped it all up and she put it in one of her boots. It sounds disgusting, but believe you me, it went down the cheek because the bacon was crispy. So and then she went. She got there. She did her luggage. Like 2004, and she goes, "Look what I've got for you," and pulled out this bacon.
It steamed a bit. She steamed it a bit or whatever.
Just ring it out, Shabby. You'll be all right. You know.
It might be a bit hard. It's got a bit hard being in the freight bay. So.
Oh man,
that's good.
This guy asked me for autograph. I had to pay him. Brilliant. Doctor Strange on the 22nd. Is it? I've not seen it.
Is it? On Disney Plus? That's not far off. Yeah, because I didn't know Charlize Theron is in it, isn't she? So I didn't realise. Yeah.
No, I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
so I'll watch it. Yeah. The new Fantastic Beasts movies come out on HBO this week, so I'll watch that. That's pretty good. I've just finished Stranger Things. Did you finish that, Matt?
Yeah, I caught. Oh, yeah, that's good, wasn't it? That's good.
It was brilliant. Delvian Patrick is in charge of the Indiana Jones line. Is he? Right. Okay. Well, great. Here's Delvian.
Yeah. That's that. Not wicked.
No.
Yeah.
We'll get. I think so. Do you think we'll do that, Matt, as well as the 6-inch and the?
Yeah. We'll get the retro on the yellow cards, like the original ones. Yeah, with Bounty. Yeah.
I do. I want a 6-inch. It's funny that because when 6-inch first came out, I don't know about you, Matt, but I thought, no, this ain't gonna work. You know, I saw
the Sand Trooper and the Darth Maul, and I went, "All right, they've got these out now, okay." And just looked at them and thought, "Oh no, maybe not." Oh, so I didn't bother. And then
the first one I bought was the Han Solo one, and then I thought, "No, I like these. These are awesome."
Yeah,
so I carried on buying them.
I think I started on the blue line. Is it the blue line? You know, and then started buying them. So
yeah. Yeah, it went from blue, or was it orange to blue, or blue to orange, and then it went
orange and then blue. Yeah.
Well, it's like I said in my video. This is probably one of the reasons why I was attracted to the red and black boxes as much as I am, and I think it's because of when they came out at the time. Star Wars was massively back, wasn't it, Matt? I mean, the hype was back. Your old legacy character. I mean, we haven't seen the movies by then, but you go into a shop like Toys R Us or Walmart over here, and it was packed of Star Wars, all 5p away. And I think that's why I like these red and black ones.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Hi, Bulgy. Hiya, John.
Hi, John.
No, it's just me and Matt today. Just me and Matt. Rolando's here. Like I said, if I have missed anybody because I had to leave for 10 minutes, I apologize.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I kept trying to keep us going. That was fun.
No, you did a good job.
Oh, I don't know.
And let's see. Let's put it out again. Let's just see because we've got 30 minutes left. And if anyone wants to come, I'd love you to come in. So let's have a look. So I'll take that there.
Put it in. That's why I said you gotta learn to, like, say, pin the thing at the top of the YouTube, but you'll learn to do all this. So
I'll get it. I'll get there. Like I said, this is my first ever one. I am pre-ordering the new Exorcist. From the Oakley Studios. So he makes some good stuff. I've heard, doesn't he?
He does. Yeah.
I'd love to. That young actress, she stole the show for me. I mean, halfway through it, it's like watching a young Leia. She's that good. I mean, she really is.
Yeah.
Hi, Keith. Nice to see you, my friend.
Hi, Keith.
Thanks for popping in, pal.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a gift from Keith on its way, so that's nice.
Keith here. He sent me the Silver Surfer, which is on my shelf there. The Mandalorian Monopoly. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, he sent you that.
Can find it anywhere here. No. And I think he sent me an unusual Might One blessing. That was really everything that people keep me is all behind me. I keep everything.
We do. Yeah, I can't wait to see what it is. Can't wait. Keith hasn't said what it is. It's great. I look forward to it.
That's a good idea. I'll try. I'll try that. There's another. I'm still waiting for my George Lucas. I'm still waiting.
Oh my God! I didn't even bother.
Unbelievable.
No. I've not pre-ordered anything that come out from. I say all I pre-ordered was the Death Trooper, 3.75, and the retro looking Luke. That's the only one I've pre-ordered. So because I know they sell out those retro ones.
Go into packaging. I'm going to show you something. Just hold on 1 second. I'm going to show you something.
Oh, here we go.
So I think it might have been Rick that said this, left coast, but I'm not sure. Amazon now are doing these. The made-to-order boxes. Have you seen these? Made to fit. So what they're doing is these are actually boxes that are made to. It's called made to fit your order. And what they've done as well is so in here was the Sunman.
Oh, you got it. Oh, cool.
Right.
Cool.
But look at the way they've done it, Matthew. So the box fits it perfect. And then what they've done, instead of putting plastic bubbles in it and so forth, they've put these on, like creases down the sides.
Yeah.
So if it dings, it's not going to actually hit the figure. But what a great idea. So it's actually called Made to Fit. So we were talking about that, and I think they've probably had enough of the amount of stuff that's coming back, and you know what I mean, that they're getting rid of and so forth. So
I bought one of those figures, and it came in the new paper bag. So I'm sort of...
But they must have. I mean, there must be an absolute fortune of
I even ticked. The latest He-Man figure I bought off Amazon? I even ticked GIF because they put it in a box usually if it's a gift because you know it's going. And they didn't. They just tucked it in a plastic paper bag with a thing saying "gift from Matthew" and like a little piece of paper. You know they say, and it's like you even try and it's terrible. You try and get it sent in a. Hi, Chris. Yeah, Chris has added toys now to his, hasn't he? Thousand Ghost Toys now. He's added the toys to his name.
I love watching. Thing about things like Chris's is you don't know what's coming up, do you? You don't know what he's going to show next, so it's brilliant. So
he likes to keep it in a box like all of us, a lot of stuff. So yeah,
he does. I've not started watch that. We don't have it on Disney Plus. We have it on Hulu in the States.
Oh yeah, I've watched 3 episodes of it. That was great.
And it is. It's good.
It's great. Yeah, I don't know nothing about the Sex Pistols, so I watched it because I said to the wife, I don't know anything about Sex Pistols. I'm just going to watch it to learn because there's so many different characters in it. You're Sid Vicious, Johnny Rotten. Who's the actual singer? I don't know I've never really been into them, so.
It was Johnny Rotten, was amazing.
It was Johnny Rotten, but Sid Vicious joins in, and you're like, well, what's the point of him? And so it's interesting to find out. So I think the next episode is when they actually break out and start hitting there's only 6 episodes of it, so I've watched.
I'll have to give it. I'll definitely give it a try.
But the actor who's playing Johnny Rotten, he's amazing. It does it really well.
Hey, Steve. Yeah. Good to see you, pal. Right, Darcy asked, what figures are you wanting to get the most? Ooh. The Knight Rider, I think Playmobil Knight Rider. I can't wait to get that. The Asterix Obelix.
I was in Smiths today, and they didn't have it in our Smiths, so I got it on. They got it online. Yeah,
August is coming. So,
but I'm tempted to buy the retro reaction Hasselhoff figure and see if you can maybe get it. I know you might have to modify the car to get it in. So,
right.
Well, but I like the Playmobil figures. I mean the Back to the Future one. I've got the Playmobil figures in it. I think they're great.
It's so weird. I would never. It's like I said. It's something I never ever. Me or my 3 brothers, we never had anything like that. I think my cousins did. They had a hospital set, if I remember. I remember going to their house once and seeing it. I was intrigued by it, but it wasn't until I bought that Back to the Future, like I said, which is weird as well because Walmart doesn't sell Playmobil. And then Steve, collecting Star Wars, went to Barnes and Nobles, which is more like a bookshop over here, Matt.
Yeah,
and they sell Playmobil. I was like, what the France? I didn't know that. So
that's like we used to have Borders over here, wasn't it? Borders, that was the same sort of thing. You would buy toys and CDs and books and yeah.
So on for 7 seconds. Well, I don't know. Listen, I'm full getting there. Right, here we go.
Yeah.
There you go. $43 Canadian. Wow.
I don't understand why people want a figure of George Lucas because George Lucas, would not get inside a Stormtrooper armor.
What does it take for us to get a chubby nowadays? My dad had one tall guy on a pinwheel. Now we'll need 50 photoreal face, 12 scale with a removable clip. I don't know, can you make any sense of that?
No. 12 scale, 9.
There you go.
This is here. Yeah, it's Rick's other channel. He's on. Yeah, he's on. I follow him on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah.
Monty Montana. And how cool does it look? Kev? How cool does it look? Do you know what I mean? With the Because the old one had the 2 legs. I've got the old one down there.
Yeah, the legs are separate, aren't they? Yeah.
And it's not
the one I want that.
Even better.
Oh, the only one I really want is that pig man. Is it the pig man? Is it? Yeah.
Pig head.
Pig head. Yeah.
On the Sunman line. Yeah.
Yeah,
although
that's the one.
Last week with that
Cawdor. Is it Cawdor? He's like
about
crazy.
45 minutes. 45 minutes it was up for. That was it. But they didn't acknowledge it. They just said it'll be up tomorrow. So you go in tomorrow. I think Grindhead Jim done one, but it was ridiculous. You know.
Yeah, it's weird. Something. Is that actually like pre-order, or is it actually to buy?
Only through Mattel Creations. But what they did was, Matt, you could go in and order 5. So people went in and obviously ordering the 5, and then
sticking them on eBay.
And then Grindhead said in his video that he went into eBay and saw them at $100, $150. I thought, and it's 17 quid figure.
I didn't realise it was an exclusive. I thought it was going to be everyone would get it. No. So we'll never see it in the UK then. Yeah,
hopefully they'll bring it out again and they'll do it again. But the next one they're doing is Wonder, which is the old Wonder Bread He-Man figure. That's going to go for fun. But put it down to 2. Why 5?
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Oh dear, poor Bob.
I think I'm at the bottom. I think I've done it. Let's have a look. Playmobil are doing awesome. They're doing great, and I think it's because they've got the licenses now. I know they do Porsche and I know they do Volkswagen, but I think they've hit the nostalgia with us lot. You know, because think about it, I'd never have bought Playmobil if it wasn't for Back to the Future or Knight Rider or Obelix and Asterix and Scooby Doo. You know, and
Ghostbusters. Yeah,
the Ghostbusters that Jen got me for Christmas. Yeah, and I mean that's the thing. It's one of those things where every set I've bought, I thought, wow, I've loved this.
Yeah.
This is
I'm not really interested in 18 was never really my thing, but Knight Rider was. So if they did an Airwolf, then you never know.
You never know with them.
Yeah.
But it's nice as well because they had all the guns, like the westerns. They had all the guns and stuff like. They're not, you know what I mean? They'll just throw whatever he's in. So let's have a look here. Okay, cheers. Goodbye. Okay, see you later, pal. Thanks for coming. So Muzz is back. Today's Salacious. You can't be a completist. You can't. There's just too many, isn't there?
Yeah, He-Man are definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame that because it's only just recently they started doing that. You know, I'd never heard of Mattel. I don't really buy Mattel. It's only until it came out.
I think that's Well, they did that with the Beastman, didn't they? And the Merman, didn't they? They had that exclusives, but then they re-released them later on the Lords of Power thing. So, mate, we were going. What's that? 18 wasn't my thing. You just fell out. Matt, did we just fall out? No, I just never. Yeah, I love Murdoch. I love Murdoch and BA, but I never really watched it. I wasn't allowed to watch it. I think my dad said, "This is a load of rubbish. They never die. They never die." I was like, you know, they throw all these bullets around, these guns, and no one ever gets killed. And I said, "Well, it's family. It's a family thing." Dad.
Your dad just wanted death.
He just wouldn't let me watch it. Wouldn't let me watch it.
Question: do you think with the financial situation, as people might decide to cash in on items in collections, we might see prices drop as sellers chase through price? I think the way prices are going, it's starting to, I mean, it's going to affect all of us, and we are starting to feel it, aren't we?
There's people saying there might be quite a big recession, you know, with the collecting wise stuff is going to drop in price because a lot of people, is someone saying 50, it's about 52% sales in eBay have dropped at the moment because people don't want to pay the prices. So. Well,
it's like I said, and I've said this before, so I don't want to repeat myself, but it's like when me, G-Force and Scoop went out and I bought that Muddy Mandalorian, $40, man. You know, and it was the first time I bought something. I didn't feel excited. I didn't feel happy, and I like that.
Yeah.
I feel, look at what I've done.
I would have rather bought the original Mandalorian and painted it brown and sent it to you, Matt Brown, and that that would have been the same. I know it's got a damaged chest slightly. It's slightly different. But
it was just weird, mate. I felt robbed. It's weird. It was a first sensation in years that I've collected for a long time. And
you can always return it, Shabby. You can always return it.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. With you being a Black Series collector, you have that thing. If I don't buy it, I'm going to have to pay $60, $70 online, or I'm never going to see it again.
You're never going to see it again. You were lucky to find it. Yeah.
Oh, it's super awesome. Hi, John.
Hi, John.
It is so, isn't it? I mean, it's a fantastic set, and I let my kids have a go with it and so forth. But it's the little bits and the little things, and it's like those advent calendars. You got all those dioramas, and so it was It's
they're great.
Yeah,
definitely.
Cheers. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Let's have a look. Left the debt. Airwolf.
Get your ground. Yeah, Airwolf.
It was brilliant, wasn't it? It was brilliant. Do you remember when we had Michael on and he showed us that Airwolf, that guy?
Yeah.
It was unbelievable, wasn't it?
Yeah,
we've got to get a guy on. Go on, Matt.
I was saying we've got to get Michael back on soon. We've got to promote Iconicon, haven't we? We'll have to
got Iconicon coming up, haven't we? Me, you, and Tez, exactly right.
Yeah, end of the month. So,
end of this month. That's right. That's gone round fast. Well, there's a YouTube video of a guy that's made an RC one. You know, the and it's massive. It's like wow.
Yeah, that's impressive seeing that.
Yeah. So
you sit there and make the noise, don't you?
So cool. He probably will.
Wow, you never know.
Oh, brilliant, Chris. Brilliant. Oh, let's have a look. That's all these chubby dogs. That's bloody bulgy bringing it up, isn't it?
I know. Yeah, I think you're going to have to block Chris, I think, Miss Swift Lord. I think you have to block him.
Yeah.
Put him in the time out.
That I buy on eBay is more to ship than the item. I just find it funny, you know. It's like Connor today. Connor wants to put a picture up of that Only One Kenobi saying how cool it looks. Not the fact, you know, Connor doesn't really want to sit there going, yeah, 40 quid for this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I've stopped selling. I don't sell anything on eBay now. I go to all the groups in the Facebook, sell it stuff. I have no trouble selling my stuff. I don't have to pay eBay charges or anything. So,
well, what do you think they do going back to that HasLab? If they don't back this, if it doesn't get backed, what do you think will happen? Do you think that'll be the end of Black Series at HasLab? Because I do.
They'll learn their lesson. Then they'll need to be a vehicle. It needs to be a vehicle or a decent playset, not a lightsaber. They just not listening to the fans, are they? They're not listening. Yeah. They had nothing else ready probably, and they thought, what can we bang together quickly? Oh, a lightsaber. Because they had the phone connected to it on a wire. I mean, I know it was prototype. It was just
oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. You can't block me. If you block me, I'll become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Yeah, come under a new name.
Oh, can you imagine if Playmobil get the Star Wars license? That will be brilliant, Rick. I mean, I know they'd do a cracking job with it. They would. I mean,
Playmobil figures, that would be different, wouldn't it?
It would be absolutely brilliant. That it really
would. That would be something different. Seeing a Playmobil Darth Vader and that'd be they probably Darth Vader and a Mandalorian. That'd be the first figures they come out with. Yeah. Good idea, Matt. eBay's taking 50% of your sales and postage, which is crazy. Yeah. I know. I stopped using eBay a long time ago. So I was constantly I lived on eBay. I was constantly buying and selling stuff. You know, I've got
quite. You always showed us what you bought off eBay and stuff like that.
I've got quite a good feedback. I was over like nearly had over like nearly reached up to 2,000 feedback. You know, so I was doing really good.
Wow.
And I'd occasionally buy some on there now, but I just use the creeps now.
I never sold anything on eBay. I mean, I bought a couple of pieces here and there, but I've never sold anything on it. So
I stopped as soon as they took PayPal away. That was it. I was adamant I was not going back on there.
That's right. And is it gone now? Why did it take?
You can still buy stuff with your PayPal. It just takes a couple of minutes for it to verify.
Right.
So it says processing. It's not instant anymore. But I will not sell. I'm not giving them my bank details. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's fine," but.
Yeah, I bet there are dead. I bet somebody's done them. We'll have to have a look for that. I bet someone on Instagram's put pictures up of that or something. So
yeah,
I agree. Yeah, it's a good line. I mean, you know, it's funny. I've got to 46 and I started to collect Playmobil, but it's fun. I've got to admit,
I know.
It's great on the shelf, and you know, that's what it's all about, isn't it? To be honest, I mean, I'm quite lucky in the way I'm actually. You know, I've found another thing that excites me. Yeah, this is
talking about being like 40 something. Yeah. My missus, I was out today and I had a Mandalorian t-shirt on, and my missus hates it because she's like, "You're 45 and you're still wearing t-shirts and stuff on." She hates it. So I put the Mandalorian one on because I know that winds her up. Yeah. And she's like, "It's embarrassing. Walk around with a 45-year-old man wearing a t-shirt. What's the problem? I'm a geek. I'm gonna wear it. I'm proud of it. So I'm gonna wear."
It's so weird you're telling this story. Today was Lucy's graduation. That's why I'm in a polo. You know what I mean? Right. Because I didn't. You know what I mean? When they say, because Jen would have gone mad if I would have won.
Oh yeah, graduation. You've got to be a little bit smart, haven't you? Yeah, you got to. Yeah. Do you iron your shorts though, or do you wear trousers?
Yeah, look very nice. I had new pair of shorts on that. How about
that? New pair. You buff your shoes.
Shabby will be starting because I've got the worst shorts. Jenny goes mad. My shorts are such a mess. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so I was. So yeah, she's like looking at me. It's like it's embarrassing. It's like, I don't tell you.
Does your missus not wear any pop culture? She must do.
No, she's very colours. Yeah.
She's a
colours. Yeah. She's got very bright purple hair, so that's my missus. So purpley red hair. So
I wear geek shirts on. I do. I always do. I mean, and it's like I say. Si will say to me, "I'll send you a hoodie, Shabby." I'll send you. I say, don't bother, mate. It's just too hot. It's
too hot. Yeah.
I knew I shouldn't have pressed that. Radar dish.
Bringing a radar dish.
Really into that bloody
radar dish. Yeah.
But that's the thing. This is why I should learn to write something to do YouTube with, because I don't. I just put my camera up.
Yeah.
I'll just feel as I'm going on about it. And then I thought I was doing all right with that Scooby-Doo thing, and I'm going through it, and then suddenly I got to that part, and I thought, oh, sugar, what's this? Is it a radar dish? Is it a laser? I don't know. I just said anything.
I think if I script something, I mess it up more, and you've got to get it right. So if I do it natural, I mean, okay. Yeah. A lot of people, when we do our videos, I mean, a lot of people, how many times you go, and redo it again, and go, I've cocked that up. Yeah. When I introduce my videos, I might do about 3 or 4 takes of it and watch it and go, no, not happy with that one. Well, my eyes are looking the wrong way, or because these lights can mess my eyes up because I've got contacts in or whatever.
Right.
So sometimes everyone says, "You look scared, Matt," and I'm like, "No, it's just my contacts are in and my eyes look a bit." So I'm like, "No, can't do that. I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking this way." So doing the video. So,
I know that feeling too about t-shirts fitting. Bloody hell. My weight's up and down like a bride's 90 though. I mean, 1 minute I'm thick. You'll see it on my video, so there's no point in me trying to hide the fact. 1 minute I'm slimmer, next minute I'm chunky. Do you know what I mean?
But different manufacturers make different size in t-shirts as well.
That's true. Yeah. So I'll have to find a manufacturer that makes mediums in my size, then I can tell them.
Yeah. I used to be a large, and I've gone up to extra large as well. But I knew I've put a bit of weight on. But then, then some manufacturers are like, oh, that's a bit tight on me, that one. So
it's a nightmare, and I can't really blame COVID too. I'm not going to lie to you.
I'm wizard.
My weight's always up and down. Is Debbie still doing that? Brilliant, lads, brilliant. Oh, I bet it is. Yeah, like I say, we went to that. We're quite lucky because we live in the country, so it wasn't that bad this morning. And we parked up for the muckiness. Now, before we go, Matt, I want to talk about your Now and Then series that you're doing on Sundays, because I'm really enjoying your episodes that you're doing on your channel. And I love it. You're pulling out all these different evolutions of toys from the same character, but now you're doing it live. So you had John on last week. So
John did Yoda. Yeah, that was my first one. It was the experiment. So it went. So do about an hour and a bit. So Tim's going to come on this Sunday, so it should be good. 8 o'clock, and we're going to go through sort of the evolution of Bosk figures. So Tim's got a lot of Bosk figures.
So we'll see what. A great idea. So what made you come up with this idea then? I mean, it came out of nowhere. This.
I know. I was just sitting here in my room, going, I've got to come up with something new, because everyone was coming up with new series, like Nick's got his new series.
What you're doing? I've never.
And I just thought, well, what have I got a lot of? So I got me vintage, and I thought, I'll just show a vintage character, a loose one, and then whatever I've got in my collection. So luckily, I've got.
Right as well.
Luckily, we get a lot of the same figures, don't we?
So you're doing it what time? You're doing it at 3 o'clock in America, 8 o'clock in England. So it's the same time as the USR, basically, on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes, and Bosk is celebrating 5 years. So we'll celebrate. I'll mention that, and Tim's always been a great help to us smaller YouTubers. So he's like the higher echelons. So
we've got nothing bad to say about him, have we, Matt? He's one of the nicest blokes. He's helped us all out big time. He's helped us all out.
A lot of those big YouTubers would be like, "Oh, would you mind coming on our?" No. But Tim's lovely. He'll do that, and
he did at the start. I mean, I've no embarrassment in saying it. He'd send me a message and he'd tell me, how I can work on YouTube.
Yeah, he said to all of us, didn't he?
I've got a lot of time, and everybody, the big ones that we've met, I've got a lot of time for Bosk. He's
and I sort of really, I mean, I've met him now. Go to toy fairs with him, and she's like a friend. So he's like a friend now.
All right. Well, now you're friends. Now we can. Who's taller, you or Tim?
I think we're about the same height, actually.
She's not listening. Say you. Where you get one?
No, when we were talking to each other, we're looking at each other in the eyes, so we must be roughly the same height. So yeah, I think we're about. Yeah, I would say Tim's probably taller, though. I would say, but
Tim's taller. Next time you meet you, Matt. Next time you go to Echo, get some heels on or something like that.
Tippy toes. I want my tippy toes. Yeah.
Instead for the last. Yeah, but they're interesting. I mean, John's Yoda one last week was good. You know what I mean? It's a nice one to look at all these toys.
Talk about Dengar instead of. I should try and find a figure that's just got one figure.
I remember that video that me and Jen did, and Tim wrote in the question, "Who's your favourite bounty hunter?" And I went, obviously this is why he did it. And Jen went, "What?"
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, that's why he did it." He said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Well, look at his name." She went, "Boss Bounty." I said, "Yes." So I said, "So who do you think his favourite bounty hunter is?" She went, "The Mandalorian."
Brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant. Let's have a look. Let's get to this.
Yeah, because Tim's got his normal show out. He's asked Tim questions about 7-ish, and then we'll be on at 8. So you can watch Tim's video, and then
Oh, brilliant, man! So that's it. 3 o'clock my time. I'll definitely be watching. I watched the last one. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was the first one. I know it's a weird time for some people. It's Sunday evening, so just trying to find the right time.
Said the same thing. Sai said when he met Jim, he said, "What a nice bloke he is.
Yeah,
he's just really friendly. It's a nice fella."
Yeah, he's great. I've been to a few toy fairs with him and stuff. We see each other and so. How tall is Matt?
5'9". 5'9". Boston's 5'10".
I'm 6'2". Yeah,
6'2".
Yeah.
So that makes
Shabby's 6'1", aren't you, Shabby?
6'1 3/4.
Just a little bit. Yeah. What shoes you got on? It all depends what shoes he's got on.
Yeah, I'm 6'1".
Yeah, with those Nike Airs, me and Si wear those. They make you a little bit taller. So.
Yeah, that's right. You had yours, and Si went and got a pair, didn't he? So.
Yeah, those Nike Airs make you a little bit taller. Yeah. They're the best trainers I've ever bought. I don't want to promote Nike, but they're the best trainers I've ever worn. So they're so nice. You know me. I hate driving, but they're so nice when I'm driving.
Have you always been like that when you were young as well, Matt? When you got your first car, did you not like drive everywhere?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I used to drive pointless places just to drive. Yeah.
I did all the time.
But I think when you get older and older, just the idiots on the road.
Oh, brilliant. Oh yeah. Oh, I kissed you. Yeah, but that's how she is in real life. Do you know what I mean? And so that's what makes Jen funny on these videos. It's just she's brilliant.
Oh yeah. Eventually, one day she might come back. She might come back. Yeah.
When she goes, "Thanks, unusual Mike," and I went, "No, it's usual Mike."
It's not unusual. Oh.
She has. Cheers, G-Force. She has. I think it was your hard work. Oh yeah, will that be live?
Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be live. Be live tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be live. Oh yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah. Brilliant. Absolutely. Brilliant. Right, I'm down to the bottom, mate. So I think we might call it. What do you reckon?
We've got 10 minutes, haven't we? You need 10 minutes, yeah.
If you've got any questions for me and Matt, you want to ask me and Matt anything, we've got 10 more minutes.
Yeah, no one wanted to pop on tonight, which is a shame, but there you go. That's all right. That's okay.
Although we've kept up though, mate. I've checked the top. We've kept between 55 and 60.
Yeah, it was a bit rocky at the beginning, but it's a bit rocky. But
thank you all so much. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Practice. We'll be back on a normal channel with Matt or Tez next week, so we'll be all
hopefully it'll be Tez. Yeah, we've got to find someone out a guest as well. So yeah.
No, thank you. Honestly, you know what I'm like. If you've watched me for another time, I always have issues with the phone, the this, the that. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go for some.
Yeah, Chris has a question. What is the question, Chris? You got to put it up. Yeah. It's going to be rude.
No, thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for watching.
Honestly, if it wasn't for Matt, I wouldn't know what to do. So I appreciate it. Shabby, when you nap on the leather couch, does you?
That's a drill.
She goes mad though, Jen, because I'll fall asleep and someone will come round for furniture and I've got drool all down my web. He's like, Shabby, you know what I mean? Oh, cheers, Connor.
Yeah.
I've not had shreddies for about 15 years. I can't remember the taste of
shreddies. Wheatos or shreddies.
I remember they're the round ones, weren't they? Vitols, like there.
Yeah, and shreddies are the square ones, aren't they? Yeah. I'm a crunchy nut man myself. I like crunchy nut and frosties. Crunchy nut and frosties.
What was your favourite cereal, Jen? Is it those O's? What we call those old things that you get? O's. That's what she likes. O's.
Yeah. There you go.
How much a thing do you think Tez really is? Oh, well, we'll have a chat. No, he's a lovely bloke. Shabby, you did better than Vern. No, I don't know about that. Honestly, you like it.
Yeah.
Don't, because I was so upset before when it went off. You want to see me running around the house, man. I was panicking like mad. Jen, you know what I mean? The internet.
Yeah, it's not working.
The bloody dog, and she's like, the dog's not touched it. So I thought, all right.
Dog's not wrong with the dog. Yeah. Dog's asleep, probably.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Musa, check your Instagram as well, because we'd like you to be part of the Aussie night. So we've sent you a thing. So if you check Instagram and you think you're in there, and have a look and tell me what you think.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Here we go. So Matt, with your new obsession, go on.
The hot toys. Are you allowed them in the lip? No, they're staying in here. Sorry. No, I couldn't sneak. Maybe I could have it out on the mantelpiece for a couple of days, just admiring it. But no, it's got to stay in the room.
Yeah.
So.
Would you prefer that anyway, though? Because I would, to be honest. Even if Jen turned around and said, "Mark, you can put something in the front room," I don't think I'd want to do that. I think I'd want to keep it all together, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. I'll keep it. It looks nice. So I've got my shelves over there. So yeah. Just got because a lot of people put them in glass cabinets. Mine are on shelves at the moment, so I'm just gonna have to keep them dusted and stuff. Keep a little brush there, and that's the only problem with having them out of the box. So I just can't believe that there's people out there collect hot toys and they never get them out of the box. They're still sealed, and it's like,
see, now that one I would. I've got to admit, if I'm spending that type of money on that, I think
you've got to get them out. You've got to get them out. Yeah, you've got to get them out. Yeah.
Oh, honestly, cheers, boys. Like I said, if it wasn't for the fella next to me helping me out, I'd have panicked.
You would have no one to watch. You would have no one to watch.
I'm a papa. Oh no. So thankfully, I've got Mr. Professional next to me, and he knows what he's doing. Your stream. Honestly, tell me about your streams and everything else. Chris is going to Expo this year.
Oh, well, the Gaming Expo, nice, yeah. Yeah, get rid of him. Yeah.
There we go. Aussie night. Yeah, well, Matt's going to do it, like I said, and it's going to be a bit later because, like I said, let these Australians get up and so forth.
I look forward to meeting these guys, speaking to them on the flash. Yeah, in the camera, it'd be nice. Yeah,
it'd be awesome.
Putting a name to it.
Later. What time did we say, Matt? About 6? I'm going to talk to the team in a month.
11 for me. It's about 11 for me, isn't it?
Yeah, so I don't want to interfere with them.
6 for you, is it?
So about 6 for me. Yeah. So I'll talk to Vern and the lads and see what there. But I can't wait for Aussie night. It's going to be a good one. So 18th of June, lads. It's going to be 18th.
Yeah.
Cheers, lads. Great meeting. And you did well on Paul's. I mean, you did good because that Bailey knows his stuff, man.
She does, doesn't she? She does. Yeah. Bit of a geek on the old. She knows she reads all the novels and everything, doesn't she? So the comics. And,
I'm a big reader, man. I've got all the books behind me, but I like the way she talks, Bailey. She's clever. Yeah. It's a good show, that. I enjoy that one.
Yeah, I just know the films and some of the animated. I don't know any of the books, really, or the
Did you never get into them, Matt? Did you never think,
just don't. Yeah, not my thing. I keep saying I'm going to buy some comics, but I still haven't. Not my thing, I don't think. So.
Well, I started to buy the comics, like I said, when they first came out. I thought, great, I'll start again. I stopped after the artwork went downhill and the stories were getting a bit.
There's a guy on YouTube who puts all the comics up. He scans them and then he moves them and he puts music to it. And you can actually watch the whole comic on YouTube. I forgot the guy's name, but then sometimes it moves a little bit too fast. And I've watched the comic and I'm starting to drop off. I'm like, okay, this is not for me, I don't think. So
I just don't believe the prices. I remember they were saying, Kane in issue 3 is this much. And I'm like, what? You know what I mean? It's just on my myself.
I know you've got a little gold mine there, haven't you? Those
never thought about it with modern comics, mate. I mean, obviously Jeff Barker and our and John. There's a few lads in ours that do the comics.
I still want to pick. I still want to pick an issue. I still like to get Vader #1 with Chris Stanton in it and stuff. Just to get Vader 1 would be nice. It's quite a reasonable price still. You can get it. So yeah.
Yeah, I think Tez sent me that one.
Yeah, that's the one Tez sent you, isn't it? With Vader on it. Yeah, I can't believe that. He wants it back, Tez. He wants it back.
Let's have a look. What does I say? Or Yoda would say, France the what?
France.
Oh man, this is awesome. Well, I think we're at the bottom of it, mate. Yeah. So super busy. If I've missed anybody, like I said,
John.
It's Shabby, and I'm not going to be perfect at this for a long time. So I appreciate you all sticking with us. And like I said before, and I don't want to repeat myself, but I've seen how many numbers have been in here, and you haven't dropped. And thanks for helping me and Matt out with this, because it is weird doing it without Tez in it, Matt. It's strange. Yeah, it's a strange one doing this without it, but we'll get there.
That's all right.
Yeah. It was a good idea, though, too, because like I said, the more practice I get, the more I can see about
Oh, I think you're fine, mate, on your own. You've got a gift of the gab. You could do this quite easy on your own. I struggle sometimes on my own. So without the chat, it's quite hard. So people giving you, I'd speak about.
Go on.
I just sometimes freeze. Sometimes even been doing it this long now. It's still been a couple of years we've been doing this, and you still sort of.
I agree with what you're saying. That's the thing when. I mean, I'd had my laptop for a while, and I'm doing it with USR and so forth, and it wasn't until our site said just do one, because and then you say to yourself, well, what do I talk about? What do I talk about?
You're lucky you had like 40, 50 people in the chat chatting to you, so it was great. Yeah. Thanks, Connor. He's sharing everything. Thank you, Connor.
Cheers, Connor. When you've got Matt and Tez, it's like, it's simple, isn't it? You've always got people and obviously the chat. The chat makes everybody, makes USR, makes Now and Then, makes all of it, doesn't it, Matt? We love the chat.
Yeah.
Well, cheers. No, I appreciate that.
Keith
and like I said, let's have a look.
Must be talking about me. A lot of hot toys. Oh, Keith. Can't go wrong with IG-11. Yeah, I know, because you can actually the thermal detonator you can put in and it flashes. The old thermal detonator. You can put batteries in it. So it's I'm very tempted with the IG-11.
I do love a as well.
I do love a robot. So yeah.
Des, don't make me cry, Des. Don't make me cry. That's awesome. Because I think you do though, don't you, Matt? You say to yourself, don't you, Matt? Why would people be interested in listening to my big behind just talk for 2
hours? Yeah, I know. Well, you keep saying, "Oh, this ain't gonna last forever." Like, "Oh, it's gonna finish one day." But I think so. You're pretty good doing it on your own.
Yeah,
you'll get bored of it. One day we'll get bored of doing it, or you never know what's going to happen in the future, do you? But we're just enjoying it. We're enjoying it as long as it lasts. So
that's the thing. I mean, I said it before. I've never taken any of this seriously. I think that's why it took me so long to get a laptop, Matt. Because it's just, this is a hobby of mine.
It's more important things. Yeah.
Well, it's like the chats that we do and me talking on it. I've always said it. I don't care about YouTube channel. I care about the community, the lads in the community and some great looks.
Shabby realised his phone is shit and he's got to even just for chatting on Instagram, he's got to sort it out.
Even on Instagram.
I swore. Sorry. I don't swear on my own channel, but I swear on Shabby's. There we go.
I swear away. I'm not bothered. But that's the thing. Even on Instagram, I was talking, it'll go off, and I'm like, "What the France?"
He sounds like he's underwater. It's like that.
I know, it's crazy. USR for life. You see, but that's the thing. I mean, we started, on the other stream, and we went on to do our own, and we've become close, me, Matt and Tez. We've done it for a long time together,
Yeah, we've done over a year now, haven't we? It's great.
But look at the Palace before that, Matt. So we're doing, I couldn't think of two nicer lads to do it with.
I know.
He's little lad. Honestly, Des, you want to see his little lad? He's beautiful. He's beautiful, Christian's little boy. He really is.
Oh, yeah.
Well done, Shabby. You guys are doing great. I don't even have the bottle to do a video. I don't really, in a way. I mean, it's hard, Princess Feb Space. Because you think you're funny, like, all it takes is one idiot to go, knobhead. And you're like, oh, you know what I mean?
It's hard starting out on YouTube. It's hard. We're figuring it all out and setting your video up and filming it and editing it. It takes a lot of practice, getting good at it. And people that can do it, anyone can. It's hard starting.
How did you think when you started? Did you get it all together? Did you find it dead easy to do, Matt? Did you think,
I cocked it up a couple. I think when I tried to set the YouTube. I'd never done it before. I'm trying to even set the YouTube channel up. I think I cocked it up the first time. I put the wrong thing in, and of course I had to redo it and set another one up because I messed it all up. And you have to get your Google account connected to it and all this, don't you, and stuff. And I figured out, and eventually I've sorted it all out, and eventually put my first video up, which was a disaster. But I think Tim put his first video up, and you could see the difference between now. I can see the video, some of my first videos when you look so scared doing it.
Oh, mine is like that. I'm holding my hands like, "Hi, this is Mark here from the Bally Boys."
I think when you first start, you just film the first video, and you just like, "Oh, that'll do," and just put it up. But now you go back and watch it and go, "No, I'll redo that again and edit it differently and add stuff." And of course, we've had Tez give us our startup little videos and bits and pieces, haven't we? So that's good. And
you've all been brilliant, though. It's like I said, I think this is what's made it easy for me. It's the lads around me, the lads in the chat, the two lads are doing it with. It's
we pick tips up from other guys, like even say like someone like Luke. Luke's give me a couple of tips, and so.
But look in the chat as well. Look at all these YouTubers in the chat as well, or even Instagram. Some of these lads don't have channels, but they have great collections, and they put pictures up. And honestly, follow everybody. There's not one person in here that I don't like. I'm like, this is an awesome chat.
Look at him. Look at him.
So Keith's looks like Keith put his hands together. So bless him.
Yeah, super glue. I've done that, trying to hold something together, and then you go, okay.
Well, he's making something then, isn't he? He's doing something with it, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. Let's have a look. What do you say? We know you're... I know, I can tell. I know it. Right, that's it. We're at the bottom, and I think we just got to 2 hours. Right, I was like, don't like Shabby on my video, so I like to see, Two at the top. Wow, we actually got through it, Matt, which is pretty good. Look at this. Mark Nobby Geek.
Nobby Geek.
I finally found a weekend after work, so look out, toys and toy. Have you noticed the shops are starting to get a bit filler as well? Just a bit. You watch Steve-O's videos and G-Force's videos. It looks like they're getting filler now.
I think you're gonna have to secretly follow G-Force in the car. Just watch him, follow him where he goes, and just get in there just for him. He gets all the good stuff.
He's got a pickup. I'll just sleep in the back of the pickup.
Just get in the back of his pickup. Yeah, put a blanket over you, and then just run in for I
asked my partner if I was the only one she's been with. She said, she said, yeah, the other ones were at least 7 and 8. There you go. Brilliant. Oh, cheers. Yeah, we're going to go on Matt's on Sunday, definitely. So we'll all be there for Matt.
Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you. It'd be nice to see everyone there. Yeah.
Well done, Shabs and Matt. Yeah, cheers, Matt. Thank you. Tez will be back next week.
Monkey Boy Toys. So,
USR will be back at the normal time next week. Yeah. And then we'll get it sorted from there. Anything to say, Matt, before we go?
No. Thanks for inviting me on, Shabby. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Very nice.
Yeah. All right, then. We'll see you soon. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for coming in. Cheers.
Thank you, everyone.
We'll see you soon.
Cheers. Cheerio.